This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. It's baby making music. Dangle clacks. Dangle clacks. Sorry, I was in the middle of vape. All right. Yes, that felt good. Even after 2 weeks, I still know how to clap my hands. Well, hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. Today's Mother Truckin' Thursday, which means it's Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. I appreciate you guys being here. I see you there in the chat. Legion Vapes is here. You know about Legion Vapes? Legion Vapes sent me. Red Spirit, I see you there. Fishy, Tribal Buddha, Sick Boy, Bob, J Blaze, Mike, Ern, Red, and of course Addy Tooney, and of course Vicky and Benji. What would we do without Vicky and Benji? And William Dobson. It wouldn't be a vlog without William Dobson here. I'm happy to see you here, bud. Happy to see you here, everybody. Listen, I have clearly a full-on action-packed vlog for you guys planned out tonight. No timestamps on the screen. We haven't done that in literally years. I mean, literally years. All the timestamps are going to be the first pinned comment right underneath this video. Jeremy V, my main man, takes care of that. We turn those into chapters for this video. You can see anything you want to see. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Appreciate you. That was just a little bit of, that was 5 minutes of underwater Lake Tahoe. I went home. I was gone. I was on vacation. I went home and visited my family. I visited with my mom. I visited with my brother. I visited with my friends in Reno. I got tattooed. We'll talk about that later. But I also got a cool GoPro, and I put it underwater in the lake, and I didn't know that it was waterproof right out of the box. I was like, okay, go swimming, and I just threw it in the lake, and that's what you saw. That's what you saw. Let me give you a quick rundown, you guys, as far as what's going to be coming up, what's going on tonight. That's right. Good vibes, Lurker Jerry. Good vibes. That's all we're into tonight. Let's see. We're going to do beer, of course. I have some self-serving news. I have some what I've been vapings. We have some actual news and advocacy. There's been some really weird things going on in the vape industry lately, you guys. Really weird things that like aren't necessarily making news, but as someone, you know, people like us who have been in the vape industry for a long time, and we've been advocating in the vape industry for a long time, when you see certain things happening, you kind of go, whoa, that's crazy. Like, anyway, we're going to get to it. We got some news to talk about. I do have a whole bunch of mail. It's not a mail overflow like from my last vacation, but it's still a pretty good substantial amount of mail. I do want to build something tonight. Believe it or not, we're going to build something tonight. You guys are going to have to decide. We're building a Boro thing tonight because I just want to. I just want to. Really, I'm dying to set up that snowcap ravine again. So we're going to have to put something in there, but you guys are going to vote on that. I have a super embarrassing story. As it says in the title, just a crazy embarrassing story. If Sewer Rug is here tonight, if Sewer Rug is here tonight, I have a very embarrassing story involving me and one of my patrons. It's not what you think. It's just super embarrassing. I think we'll get there a little bit later as well. We're going to do a very random liquid tasting. We're going to do getting to know GrimmGreen. Action-packed. Like I said, you guys, freaking action, freaking packed. I don't know that I saw any super chats come in right out of the gate. Let me check real quick because there was one before the stream. Let's just, there's one quick super chat right before the stream. How's everybody doing tonight? You guys doing good? It's good to see all your faces again. Ern, Frank, fucking Frank, Slag. I see you guys there. Sergio. And Metallica's #1 fan, Duchess Coils, is here tonight. It's incredible. Really appreciate you guys being here. It's really good to see you guys again. I miss it, you know. And when I'm not streaming, when I don't get to stream the vlog, I legitimately miss it. I think about it. I've been preparing for this vlog for like 2 solid weeks, you know? Yo, to you, Frames Jenklin Vapor. I see you there, buddy. So yeah, there was one super chat that came in pre-stream. Do I need to do the bumper? Sure. That's all you get, though. That's all you get. Dave Lloyd shared a super chat pre-stream and said, the world's a better place with Grimm's vlog back. You know, Dave, thank you. That made me feel real good. I like to, you know, I like to bring some fun, I guess, some joy into the world. I feel better when the Grimm vlog is happening, and it makes me feel good, and it melts my little heart in here to know that people are stoked about it, you know, that people look forward to it, that people go, oh, shit, you know, they look at their watch, I go, oh, it's Thursday. What am I doing? I'm going to go watch the vlog. Like that really helps me. Don Loco's going to see Anthrax tomorrow night. Well, you tell me, Don Loco, you compare tonight's stream directly to the Anthrax show, Don, and you tell me which one was better, okay? You tell me. Michael, cheers to you. Cheers from the Rod Stewart 2022 tour. Wait, are you seeing Rod Stewart like right now, Michael? You're at a Rod Stewart concert right now? It's pretty incredible. I guess the first order of business, now that we're officially rolling here in this vlog video, I've been missing the vlog too, Levi, and I love it, and I'm glad you're here. Look at this. What is this? What is just this empty bottle? It's just a naked bottle with PH written on top. Oh, what is this? What is this? Okay, so this was a gift. We recently had and I'm going to talk about this a little bit in a second. But we had a little Patreon meetup in Southern California, just for, you know, some Southern California people that I knew existed in my Patreon, and we all just kind of met up, went to Knott's Berry Farm. The infamous, and I'm not gonna spill the secrets or anything, but the infamous, and I don't use that term lightly. He is infamous. The infamous Face Meat came by, hung out. Dude, we hung out, we talked. And he happened to brew a bunch of peach hydromel. I'm not super familiar with what hydromel is. I believe it to be similar to mead, but I'm not 100% sure. This is a peach hydromel. So this is a low ABV hydromel. It's about 5.2%. He said, I wouldn't refrigerate it for at least a week. This was a few weeks ago. He said the yeast still needs some more time to eat some sugar to create more CO2. Should be fully carbonated by this weekend. I'll try a bottle and let you know. He never tried a bottle. He never let me know. But I did let this sort of ferment and let the yeast do its sugar thing for about a week and a half. And then just a few days ago, I put one in the fridge. It's nice and cold. Face Meat, I can't thank you enough, man. It was a pleasure to finally be able to get to meet you, and thank you for this peach hydromel. I have 5 more of these. If I like this, I see you there, Free Ride Vapor. How's it going, buddy? If I like this, there's 5 more where this came from. Going to be pouring it into a. This is it. This is the last of the Grimm Army glasses. You know, I think they're all sold out now. Oh, look at this! Look how sparkly and delightful this is. I guess, I believe there's going to be some sediment somewhere towards the bottom of this, but that's okay. Maybe we're supposed to drink it. I left a little bit in there, Face Meat. I'm not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do, but it looked a little sedimenty. First thing I'm noticing about this peach hydromel, if I'm even saying it correctly, peach hydromel is no head on top. It kind of just looks like you poured like a White Claw or something in here. It's just real sparkling, sort of effervescent. Cheers, you guys. Welcome back. It's vlog day. Damn. Face Meat, that's really super good. It's how do I even describe this? It's not beer. I'm going to keep these bottles, Face Me. I'm going to give them back to you. I'm going to mail these bottles back to you so you can re-hydromel them. How do I even describe this? Has anybody had hydromel in the chat before? It kind of, to me, what I get from it does look a little bit like apple juice, like a sparkling apple juice or something. Here's what I get from it. Let me have another swizzle here. Sweet peaches right up front. Natural, nice, crispy peaches. The yeast is safe to consume. Poon Sauce is telling me the yeast is safe to consume. Is that a hint that I should pour it in here to get the full flavor of the peach hydromel? Peach tastes like not overly sweet like candied peach, but very much like a natural, like you just bit into a juicy, juicy peach. It's very, very carbonated. It's very, very effervescent. Tastes a little bit like champagne to me. I'm not a big champagne drinker. My wife is a big fan of champs. I've never been a champagne guy. It kind of tastes a little bit like a sparkling white wine, like a sparkling peach wine. That's how I would describe this. I guess maybe that was some little extra flavor I poured in there. I'm trying to figure out what this stuff is. How to make plain fruit hydromel. So it is kind of wine-ish. Hydromel, mead. Okay, I need to look into this a little bit more. Hydromel. Can you make it? You make it from fruit. Plain fruit hydromel. Anyway, well, thank you, Face Meat. This is kicking ass. I love it. It's delicious. I don't know what I'm going to pair it with right now. Kind of wish I had something peach. But I think we're going to go with some tobacco. This is that plum tobacco. I'm not expecting this to be like the best pairing that's ever been in existence in the history of time, but I mean, it's a tobacco and a peach hydromel. It should go okay together. Yeah, sure. I mean, at first it's real good. The tobacco kind of makes this taste a lot sweeter. You know, brings out a lot of the sweetness in this. Really makes it super peach forward. I wish I had put another one of these in the fridge, damn it. That upsets me. It's upsetting me. Anyway, that is delicious, Face Meat. Delicious. I don't know. It kind of makes me want to honestly look into like, how do I make, how can I make this? How do I make this for myself? Can you make like orange hydromel? Can I do that with oranges? Please advise. Please advise. This is freaking delicious, Face Meat. Thank you. I could just drink this whole thing right now. Just polish it off. Those other 5 are not safe. Not safe in any capacity. Okay, so what I wanted to do now is not exactly news and advocacy. I don't have an alternate bumper, so I'm just going to use the news bumper. But this is not news and advocacy. That's it. It's a short bumper. This is really just self-serving news. This is just really self-serving news. I just want to put it out there to everybody watching the stream, anybody watching on the replay. I'm all over social media. I'm not just on YouTube. There's Twitter /GrimmGreen. There's Facebook /GrimmGreen. There's Instagram /GrimmGreen. And I have a Patreon /GrimmGreen. You get a Discord server. You get special super secret Instagram accounts. And we do meetups. We just did a meetup in Knott's Berry Farm, and it was originally kind of intended, like I knew there were some people in Southern California, and we could maybe all get together. I honestly wasn't expecting more than like 5 or 6 people. That's exactly what I got. Matt flew out, and anyway, it was a really great time. It was a really great time. I'm going to put links to all of where I am on social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon. Down in the description below. In fact, maybe now is a good time. Because I'm pimping out the Patreon, you see. I'm pimping out the Patreon. Maybe now would be a good time. I have a little teaser kind of queued up, of the Knott's Berry Farm trip. It's just a little teaser. That's it. It's 1 minute. It's like the first 1 minute of the video that's eventually going to be a video not for public consumption, really just for the Patreon. 1 minute teaser. Let me tell you. You join my Patreon, we go to Knott's Berry Farm. It's Friday morning. When I say morning, I mean that loosely. It's about 10 a.m., but in the next few hours, I'm going to jump in the car. We're going to go down to the Yo-Yo Patreon meetup, and we're going to Knott's Berry Farm tomorrow. So, should be good times. Let's go. Oh, just chilling, fucking frames jangling vapor. Sawed up. Stop turning it. Stop turning it. Stop turning it. Oh. Hello and welcome. Come on, tell me that doesn't look just like so much fun. It was a spectacular day. Spectacular day. We went to Knott's Berry Farm. I'll have a full video for the Patreon later on when I get to finishing editing it. Unfortunately, it just kind of fell by the wayside a little bit. I got home and I was straight into panic mode. And I was like, oh, I need to shoot video. I need to edit video. I need to do all this work. And so I've been trying to slowly piece together the Yo-Yo Patreon Knott's Berry Farm meetup video. Should have that soon for the Patreon, but yeah, you can join up. No pressure. This is still all available. Outside of the Patreon, all my YouTube is still all available. There's no pressure there, but it's a fun thing, and I think some people would like to be a part of it. I'm having a big 30% off sale right now. Here's some more self-serving news. GrimmGreenMerch.com. We're clearing it out. We're clearing it out to make room for new stuff. We're clearing it out because Obey Robot's going to have merch. We're clearing it out. 30% off site-wide. No coupon code necessary. Very, very limited supplies. Very, very limited supplies. We have some odd-sized T-shirts. I think we're out of extra large X smokers. We don't have any more snapbacks. We don't have any more beer glasses. But there's still a lot left on the site. It's 30% off from now until whenever. Whenever, whenever it's gone. So GrimmGreen merch, I'll put a link in the description for you there. The 5-minute screen. Okay, so this is the last bit of self-serving news, but I like this stream to be property of the community. It's not so much my stream. It's not, it's on my YouTube, but it's really property of the community. And that's why I like to involve the community as much as I possibly can. It's why we do, things like Assignment America. Well, for the last few years, I have been coming up with little 5-minute hold screens, 5 minutes of footage or a video or something dumb or me dancing or something. But I love having a unique 5-minute hold screen, and it's going to be different every single week. And I hope people have realized that. I hope people have noticed that. Well, here's where, if you want to be involved, you definitely can. Dixon Ciderbush has already sent one. A few people have sent them. But if you have 5 minutes of video driving in your car, I don't know, something, send it on over. And I might use it for the 5-minute hold screen of the vlog. I'd like to feature people from the community, people from the industry, people in the Grimm army, people in the vape community at large. Yeah, why not? Shoot a 5-minute video. I'll feature it maybe at the beginning of the vlog, and it's just a fun little 5-minute thing. I've got tons of them. I got plenty of them. That was from Lake Tahoe. I shot so much footage in Lake Tahoe. It's kind of goofy. So we're going to have Lake Tahoe themed hold screens for probably the next few weeks. But if you feel creatively inspired or something like that, and you're like, oh, 5-minute hold screen, that sounds like something I'd be into, you can do a little video. You can send it over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Vicky, it could absolutely be 5 minutes of Benji the dog just laying on the ground. I would love that, I would love that. So What's up, Davis Vapes? I see you there, buddy. So, I'm just floating the offer out there. It's not it's just a request. I feel like if people had some stuff, I feel like some people have been watching the vlog and then maybe seeing that 5-minute hold screen and going, dude, I have 5 minutes that could fill that. If you do, send it on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Mark your subject 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Cool? All right, guys. I hope you're on board. If you're not, it's no big deal. Like I said, I have a few already. I just thought it would be fun to see, some other people, some other footage. What about 5 minutes of Michelle Lynn playing bass? I would totally use that for a 5-minute hold screen. Are you kidding me? 5 minutes playing guitar? Write a 5-minute guitar song, Phil, and just play the guitar. 5 minutes of a bunny napping? Advocate for liberty? Yes. Okay? I want it. Send it. 5 minutes of Ash Ventura coding his life away. Yeah, do it. Ashton, send me 5 minutes of powder coating. Anyway, I just thought I'd float that out there to see if that gets anybody's creative juices flowing, I guess. I do want to talk about news because I'm mad, but I don't want to talk about news just yet. I would much rather talk about what I've been vaping, and I don't have a bumper. I've never had a bumper for what I've been vaping, have I? That's not true. Hang on, that's not true. I thought I found the bumper today. Okay, damn, never mind. Thought I had a bumper. Let's do super chats. Yes. Part-time vapor. Oh, part-time vapor. Holy crap, bro. That reminds me. The other thing that I didn't mention yet in the self-serving news. This isn't self-serving news. This is vlog-serving news. For a while now, I've been talking about a big raffle. I've been collecting items for a large raffle box. The large raffle box has been completed. Completely completed. Bunch of people sending stuff. Part-time vapor sending some stuff. I put in a bunch of stuff. Lots of people donated to this. And there are 2 billet boxes in here. There's like 3 mech mods, high-end RDAs, high-end RTAs, lots of liquid, lots of little things and stuff. It's going to be one big raffle, and we're trying to raise money for CASA. Now, the only thing I have left to do is figure out how to execute the raffle. I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I need to test it like a few times to make sure that this is something that's going to work. It's going to be like a $10, 1 raffle ticket. Enter as many times as you want for the gigantic box of amazing vape gear. All the money, 100% of the money is all going directly to CASA. So I just want everyone to know, just as an update, the box is done. It's full. It's packed. It is packed. And we're going to be raffling it off very, very, very soon. Very soon. Thank you for the reminder, Part-Time Vapor. And honestly, Part-Time Vapor, bro, you're the dude that kicked this all off. You're the dude that started all this, so I owe you the credit. Sewer Rug. Part-Time Vapor said, the best throat tattoo on YouTube is back live. That's what I like to... Is it the best throat tattoo on YouTube? Is there a contest? Is there a contest I could enter? Best throat tattoo on YouTube. I'm going to make myself an official Part-Time Vapor YouTube award. Yep, I'm going to make it. I'm going to get it commissioned, and it's going to say best throat tattoo on YouTube. Part-Time Vapor. He said that. Appreciate you, bro. Sewer Rug, you're the real MVP. Here's a fist bump for Sewer Rug, although I owe you so much more than that. He says, I'm going to try to do my best Sewer Rug impression. Yo and salutations, GrimmGreen. That was a little too California. Glad to see that new tattoo came in clutch. Huh? Yeah, I think what you did there, Sewer Rug. It's a good thing Sewer Rug's the MVP of the Patreon this week because I'm kicking his ass right out of here. I'm just kidding. William Boyles, that's very gracious of you. The 22nd is my birthday and the 21st is my daughter, Brittany. Can she get a shout out, please, and thank you? Yes. William Boyles, yes. I'm going to add you to the birthday song. And your daughter Brittany. William Boyles and daughter Brittany. And Brittany. Yeah, it's fantastic. Of course. Happy birthday. Kevin Sapp, that's very gracious of you. Hey, Grimm. Could I get a birthday shout out for my girlfriend Ashley on Monday? Absolutely. Ashley, Kevin, GF Ashley. We got a lot of birthdays this week. A lot to catch up on. Appreciate you, Kevin. Of course I can. Tribal Buddha, face meat, dry oatmeal, our mixing stream Tuesday night. Feels good, doesn't it? Isn't it cool, Tribal Buddha? Just to have face meat drop by and just be like, hey guys, dry oatmeal. And then everyone cheers. It's like, do the line, face meat, do the line. Dry oatmeal. Feels good. Glad to see he's glad to see he's spreading out. Hope you're doing good, Tribal Buddha. Vaping Jedi says, yo-yoing Nick and the cool kids. Oh, hashtag powerbomb the world. Yes. God damn it. Just yesterday, I was thinking about Matt Sinister because I went to, my favorite smoke shop and picked up a cactus cooler, and I can't not think about Matt Sinister. Literally every time I get a cactus cooler, I have a little conversation with Matt in my head, Yo-yo Jedi, and yeah, hashtag powerbomb the world. Fishy, very gracious of you. Welcome back, Nick. So great to have the vlog back, even if I am dealing with my second bout of COVID-19 within a 3-week time frame. I am so sorry to hear that. At least I don't have to worry about going to work tomorrow. More seatbelt. Fishy, holy shit, I'm sorry, bro. I am really sorry. Second bout of COVID-19 in 3 weeks? How is that even real? How? I'm sorry to hear that. That defies logic, Fishy, and I'm really sorry. Telenos Born. What are you, Telenos Born? Hey, Grimm, happy Thursday. Hey, happy Thursday. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. We got Karma Coils here with the super chat. Says, hello, Mr. Green. A huge hug from Argentina. Miss YouTube videos. Damn disposables. Happy to see you. Karma Coils, I'm with you. I'm with you. I appreciate you being here, Karma Coils. Huge shout out to Argentina. How about that? From the United States, from California to Argentina. There's a global fist bump for you right there. Vicky and Benji, welcome back. Benji says he missed the vlog. Dogs, I have a special fondness and appreciation for canines, and I think they can sense that, like through the screen. I feel like me and Benji are going to get along just fine. Just fine, Vicky. Is that what I think it is? I know it's not do 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 do. I think it's do 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 do. It's the TikTok song. Come on, don't pretend like you don't know what the TikTok song is. What about Talanos is back here. What about 5 1-minute videos? Sure. If you would rather do 5 1-minute videos without sound, mind you, because the 7th Floor Tango has to play. That's the welcome music into the stream. So as long as it's a silent 5 1-minute videos, or look, if you want to do sound, I guess we can change the rules. We can include sound. Sure, I'll just say yes. 5 1-minute videos. Christopher Murdoch, that's very gracious of you. Yo-yo Grimm, I will admit it's been way too long since I caught a vlog. Cheers to you, Pickle, and all of yours. Christopher, appreciate you being here, bro. Appreciate it very much. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how long it's been. You're here now. That's all I really care about at this moment. Appreciate you very much, Christopher. Lastly, we got one from Frank Neal. Yo-Yo Nick, all the cool kids and everyone in the stream. Hope to make one of those meetups one day. Me too, Frank. Me too. I hope everybody in the Patreon can get to a meetup someday. We're doing another meetup in October in Las Vegas, Nevada. So that should be fun. That should be fun. All right, super chats. All right. Okay, now real quickly, let's do what I've been vaping. And it's not much. You already saw the Kennedy and the Squirida. Kennedy, Squirida, plum job, banging. That's been one of my banging summer vapes. Doing a review for this. I'm not sure if you can see how scratched mine got. I abused it a little bit, and I kind of scratched the crap out of it. But this is the Geek Vape Aegis T200 Touch or something like that. It's got the cherry cheesecake from Mr. Beecher coil turd in here. Incredible. This is truly an incredible liquid. Truly an incredible liquid. That's one of the main reasons I've been continuing to use that. This, you guys remember when we got this on the very last vlog from Alaska? This is the Cubix 60. I have been using this basically nonstop, and there's going to be a review for it tomorrow. I love the crap out of it. Mob 2 on the inside, mouth to lung. Just try it, drip tip. I mean, come on. That's perfect. That's a perfect vape. It's almost a perfect vape. I don't know, the Marvos. It's not super shocking. I like lights, and this vape's great. Strawberry cheesecake on the inside from Boy, or not strawberry cheesecake, strawberry custard. Dude, Miles, Lake Tahoe rules. I was born and raised in Lake Tahoe, California, and it is paradise. Paradise. Ooh, 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 ooh. Second to lastly, but certainly not leastly, just waiting for old Beecher Howard to give me the go-ahead, give me a date. The review is done. It's just waiting to be uploaded. It's an RDA for Vaping V2 with some pistachio on the inside on top of the clutch. My vapes, Clutch X18. Sweat, 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 sweat. Delicious. I mean, that's a revolutionary RDA right there. Revolutionary RDA. And then lastly, in the mod department, I just need to praise this tank for a second. This is the BP Mods Pioneer Tank coil head tank. He uses ceramic coil heads. He does a 0.6 restricted long ceramic coil head, and it is Flavor Nation. Flavor Nation. I have been using this setup since May, okay? I uploaded this video towards the end of May. I took this with me to Dubai. I took this with me to Germany. I've been vaping it ever since. This is still the coil head from that review. And it shows no signs of slowing down. Literally zero. It honestly feels like it just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better. I've been using this one coil head nonstop since May. I feel like I could use this possibly through the end of the year. Like, this is pistachio, so you can see how steeped it got in this little tiny tank. But the restricted lung, the flavor, I absolutely love it. And the idea that this coil head has lasted me since May is crazy to me. It gets a little slurpy sometimes when you refill it. And honestly, like, I'm not going to lie, it feels... It's very restricted. It's very restricted, but I love it. It's like the perfect level of restricted lung for me, and the flavor is just... I can't get over how good it is. The airflow is not great. It's actually pretty smooth. Anyway, I'm shocked that this coil head has been lasting me since May, and I'm just going to keep using it. I'm going to try to run that thing into the ground. I just want to use the crap out of it. As far as pods go, there's been a few. The Weenax H1, the Voopoo shit. The Voopoo V-Made Infinity, of course. The Caliburn A2S, the Weenax K1, and then the Calmia. The Calmia has probably been one of my favorites of the bunch. I think this is going to be like one of the most highly top-ranked pods in the GrimmGreen universe on my next pod ranking video, which, I mean, look, it'll exist sometime between now and my death, but it is coming soon. Calmia. The Calmia pod is just damn delightful. Just damned hell-ass delightful. This pod, on the other hand... Sorry, Vaporesso. Sorry. That pod is straight up dildos. But you'll hear about that later. Anyway, that's it. That's what I've been vaping. I try to keep it down a little bit. I cleaned a bunch of stuff out today. I've said this at least 16 trillion times on this live stream, but I like to just set things up. I'm a big fan of setups. And like I set things up and then I vape them and then I just set them aside. And rather than cleaning something, I'll just set up a new thing and just vape it and let things pile up. It's a terrible habit. I know it's a terrible habit. Here's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to, I need to go turn on the air conditioning. It's beyond hot in here right now. So I'll be right back. And here, you can have some, where's my lo-fi beats? Where's 7.10? Okay, hang on, I'll be right back. What? Okay. Okay, just had to get that air conditioning on there, you know. Air conditioning. Welcome to the vlog. Okay. I guess, look, I got a lot of stuff planned tonight, and I think right now we're going to whip through some news and advocacy. There's just been some weird stuff going on. Nikki Triple G, I see you there, buddy. Good morning, Frank. Let's whip through some news and advocacy, just because I'm mad. Okay, so what's been going on in the world of news and advocacy? Well, nothing much except everything, and it's infuriating, and I hate everything about it. But the first thing I wanted to mention is anybody in Oregon, anybody in Multnomah County, Oregon? Multnomah County, Oregon is trying to restoke the fires of a flavor ban. During EVOLI, Multnomah County, Oregon was one of the counties that was hell-bent on banning vaping, banning all flavors because of EVOLI. Remember the lung injuries that were due to tainted black market illicit THC dab carts that the CDC blamed on already legal regulated nicotine vaping products? Who could forget? So during that time, Oregon really wanted to ban vaping. XYZ happened. They didn't end up banning it. They didn't end up banning flavors. But now, oh, it's back, baby. It's back. And it's worse than you think. It's back and it's worse than you think because the person behind this, Tri-County Health Officer Jennifer Vines. She is the one sole person behind this, and she doesn't make really even a lick of sense in it. First of all, she refuses to use any data past 2019. All of her data only goes up to 2019. And I'm thinking in my head, that was 2 years ago. There's been so much more data. There's been 2 National Youth Tobacco Surveys since the one that you're using in 2019 that shows vaping at its highest point with youths. And over the next 2 years, over the next 3 years, it dropped over 60%, I believe. So she loves using outdated data. The first data point that she uses, she says that in 2013, 1 in 11 kids were vaping. That's part of her argument, is that in 2013, keeping in mind that it's 2022 right now, in 2013, 1 in 11 kids were vaping. Hates all data past 2019. She firmly believes that only kids vape flavors. She says this over and over again. Only kids vape flavors. She is also a physician, and she says that if someone who smokes came into her office, she would encourage them to vape because it's clearly better than smoking, and it's clearly harm reduction for smokers. But she wants to ban flavors because only kids vape flavors. But if a smoker came into her office, she would recommend that smoker vape. There's a little bit of a circular logic kind of happening in Multnomah County. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She goes on later to say, here, hang on, let me get to this part. Here's the part that I love. My bottom line is that nobody wins when a bunch of young people are drawn into nicotine addiction, whether they're vaping it or whether they go on to smoke combustible tobacco cigarettes. But if they did go on to smoke combustible tobacco cigarettes, which literally all of the data and science says that they won't, but if they did go on to smoke combustible tobacco cigarettes, then they become a cigarette smoker, and then you would recommend that they switch to vaping to help their health. But only kids vape flavors, and we can't have kids vaping flavors because kids will turn into smokers. But then if that kid turns into a smoker, she would recommend that smoker turn to vaping in order to help their health. Oh, I see what's going on here. She's just dumb as hell. That's all. Okay. That's right. Sorry. It's just weird. It's just weird, the weird-ass circular logic she uses when she says things like, nobody wins when a bunch of young people become smokers. But if they did become smokers, I'd recommend that they vape. But then if they vape, then vaping leads to smoking. But smokers should vape because it's less harmful. But vaping leads to smoking. But smokers should vape because it's less harmful. And that's why we want to ban flavors in Oregon. So, Multnomah County, if anybody's up there in Multnomah County, Oregon, I haven't seen an official call to action for this. I'll put a link in the description to this Rage article if you'd just like to read it and see her hypocrisy, like one paragraph right after the other. It boggles my mind. I wonder if she sits and thinks about these things and says, okay, well, if a smoker came into my clinic, I'd tell him to vape because it's better for him. But vaping leads to smoking, so we have to ban it. But it does help smokers. But smoking leads to vaping, or vaping leads to smoking. And then they'll become smokers. And if they become smokers, I'll recommend that they vape because it's less harmful for them. But we have to ban vaping because vaping leads to smoking. But if they become smokers, I'd recommend vaping because it's less harmful for them. I wonder if does she hear this in her head when she speaks? I don't know. I don't know what's going on in Multnomah County, Oregon. I have no idea. Here's some... So that's just a heads up to anybody in Oregon. Get mad. Just get it. Just get there. Let's see. What else did I have here written down for the news and advocacy? Oh, that's right. Here's some good news. Here's a good thing. This is a good thing. Colin Mendelsohn, the one and only Colin Mendelsohn. If you don't know Colin Mendelsohn, he's the head of the Australian Tobacco Harm Reduction Association. He's a clinical physician. He prescribes nicotine to people in Australia who need nicotine prescriptions. He's been a very outspoken proponent of vaping. I've had him on TBN twice, I believe he's been on my live stream. Well, he has his own YouTube. Everybody should go look at it. Everybody should go check it out and share these videos. In fact, let's just watch a video. I don't think he'll get mad at me. But he's doing these little shorts. You know, he's intending these to be just quick little bite-sized digestible pieces of information. Things like, does nicotine cause cancer? You know, he calls it Doctor Calls Vape Truths. Let's watch one.
Get that.
Hang on, let me make sure my volume is all maxed out. Hopefully you guys can hear this.
Hey, Dr. Cole here. Does vaping cause cancer, like some people say? Well, there are some cancer-causing chemicals in vapor, but in very low doses. Nicotine itself doesn't cause cancer. The risk of cancer from vaping is less than 1 in 200 of the risk of cancer from smoking. Watch out for more vape truths from me, Dr. Cole.
Or vape truths from Dr. Call. How do you not want to get on board with that? I love Dr. Colin Mendelsohn. I love these videos. He was just on the Phil and Dimitri show as well. Colin Mendelsohn is just a delightful man. So incredibly smart, such a front runner, such like a proponent of vaping. I love it. It's okay, Tom Lyford. It's okay. We're just catching up with some vape truths with Dr. Call. So I'm going to put some links. Yeah. Vape truths with Dr. Call. That was just really refreshing. It's like, it's nice to see just someone doing something, you know, instead of just complaining all the time. He's like, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to make videos. I'm going to correct misinformation on the internet. Dr. Call. How do you not love Dr. Call? To all of my Twitter advocates, I just want to put something out there. We need him. Ray, I agree with you. We need Dr. Call. We need as many people as we can. We need Cristine Delnevo. We're going to talk about her in just a second as well. But Dr. Call is, 100% agree, vape related. Dr. Call is a champ. He is smart. He wrote a book. Boom. He wrote this book. I read it. Stop Smoking, Start Vaping by Dr. Colin Mendelsohn. This book is a must for any smoker who wants to know that vaping can help them quit. It kills me. Absolutely fucking kills me that there are people who smoke cigarettes right now. Cigarettes, man. And people are telling them, nope, don't vape. How on earth could you sleep at night? How could you look in the mirror telling someone that smokes cigarettes not to vape? Oh, there's not much that makes me more ragey than that. Because that person, I mean, if it was me and I was a smoker right now, let's say I was a cigarette smoker in 2020, and I thought, oh, maybe I'll try vaping, and someone from, you know, FDA, CDC, some sort of doctor, Surgeon General, Mike Bloomberg telling me to not vape, I would probably not vape. I would probably put it off. I'd go, nope, not worth it. I'll just stick to the devil I know, you know? Cigarettes, no chance of EVOLI with cigarettes. Well, there's no chance of EVOLI with vaping either, but, you know. To my Twitter advocates, people on Twitter who are actively tweeting, there's a person on Twitter that you should just ignore the fuck out of. In fact, just go to Twitter and block Tahir Turk. Just go block him. He's nothing. He's a nobody, non-contributing, nothing, zero of a person. All he is trying to rile up everybody about vaping. He's a Stanton Glantz type of, I don't really understand the science. I don't really understand harm reduction. I'm just here to rile people up. He posts ridiculous tweets and vapors just jump all over it. He has 200 followers. Just block him and leave him alone and never engage with him. Never reply, never anything. Just block him. Just let Tahir Turk go away. He's a Stanton Glantz type of person. He's a prohibitionist. He only wants to find harm in vaping. He doesn't give a shit about people's lives. He doesn't give a fuck about smokers, clearly, because he's standing in the way of harm reduction. Just fuck this guy. Fuck him. Block him. Don't reply. Do not reply, do not engage, do not like other people's comments that have commented on him, because nobody should be interacting with Tahir Turk. Zero of us. 0 of us. Exactly. You have more followers on Twitter than he does. He's got 200 followers. He doesn't get a place at the table. You know, he doesn't get a seat at the table. He doesn't get to be part of this discussion. He's just a shitbag. That's it. He's a detractor, and that's it. He is actively keeping people smoking cigarettes, and that's it. Vaping is a social justice issue, Ezra. Fuck this guy. Do not talk to him. Sorry. That got me really worked up. I see too many people engaging with Tahir Turk, and I'm like, nope, just fucking block that guy. Nothing. All he does is get on Twitter and try to find harms with vaping. There was some hogwash fucking study done, and he's like, that's not harm reduction. Juul has more nicotine. That's not harm reduction. Oh, tell me that you don't know what harm reduction is without telling me you don't know what harm reduction is, Tahir Turk. You worthless. Anyway, fuck this guy. Don't engage with him. I'm sick of it. Oh, I'm sick of seeing that guy's fucking stupid, ugly face. Okay. Here, let's start wrapping this up. There's been some things happening, like kind of behind the scenes things that have been happening. People have been like, let me just get to here. I'm sorry. I muted myself and I was yelling about Tahir Turk. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, King. Thank you, Jangles. Thank you, Nikki Triple G. Thank you, EB Sting. Thank you, Drip3. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Space Trolls. Thank you, Red Spear. Thank you, Green Eyed Lady. Okay, I think we're back. Just one more time. Tahir Turk, yeah, fuck that guy. Into the next century. Don't even care. Okay, so moving on. I'm hoping that people can, we're getting the audio back now. I think we got the audio back now. I think we got the audio back now. Did we get it back? Did we get it back? Did we get it back? Dangleclax? 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 Is it really not back? It should be back. You should hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, we're back? Okay. I got so ragey, I just don't know what happened. I must have muted my microphone. God, you should have heard some of the things I was saying while it was muted. Oh, I would have got me canceled. Some of the things I said would have got me canceled for sure. Huh, for sure. Okay, so never mind. F that guy. We're back to this. We're back to news and advocacy. There's been some weird things happening recently, Joshua. Really weird things. This is a tweet from Catherine Ellen Foley. She covers vaping for Politico, I think, which Politico does a terrible job. I don't know why I follow her. She occasionally has some nuggets of information that you can kind of get, but for the most part, Politico's coverage of FDA and vaping has been pitiful, Catherine, pitiful. But she sent out this tweet and said, Matt Holman, this is big news. Matt Holman, former director of the Office of Science at FDA Tobacco, gave some of his reasoning for his departure today. He's leaving FDA Tobacco to go work for Philip Morris International, PMI. He was the head of the science department at FDA Tobacco, and he left to go work for Big Tobacco. What did he have to say about it? Matthew Holman, the former head of the Center for Tobacco Office of Science, who recently stepped down to take a job at Philip Morris International, says he remains fully committed to reducing tobacco death and disease. Holman told Catherine his decision to work at the tobacco giant was motivated by his goal. I wanted a change that would allow me to continue advancing the public health mission of reducing tobacco death and disease, and I felt like PMI was a place where I could continue to do that in a different way than I could at the agency. Different or more effective, Matt Holman? Different or more effective, Matt Holman? PMI is a stakeholder in the tobacco space and in the tobacco harm reduction space. I have seen what they are doing over the past couple of years after announcing this very aggressive set of goals that they have to reduce the sales of combustible cigarettes, he added, alluding to the company's goal of having more than half of its net revenue come from non-cigarette tobacco products. The former head of the Center for Tobacco Office of Science at FDA feels that he can accomplish more good in public health with a tobacco company than he can with the Food and Drug Administration. That maybe I'm just speculating, maybe I'm connecting dots that aren't really there, but to me, that seems like a really big deal. You're the head of the Center for Science at the Tobacco Product Center at FDA, bro. And you're going to leave because you want to further help public health and you don't think you can accomplish that at FDA. Maybe it was money. You know, money talks, right? Money talks. I'll sell out. Look, if PMI drove up to my house with a dump truck full of money and said, hey, GrimmGreen, we're going to pay you $2 million a month to promote IQOS, I'd be releasing a statement similar to a very similar statement to Holman's. Very similar statement. I'm trying not to look at this cynically. I'm trying not to look at this as just another revolving door between FDA and Philip Morris or another revolving door between FDA and pharmaceuticals. This is a guy who went on record and said, I want to help public health, and I think the best way to do that is at a tobacco company rather than the FDA. Peace out. I'm Matt Holman. Not just Matt Holman leaving FDA to go work for Big Tobacco, but also, does anybody remember last week when I read the money? Yeah, see, you know, I'd like to believe it's more than money. You know, I'd like to believe it's not, you know, why didn't he just say, they're paying me more? You know, they're paying me more. Why make up this song and dance about wanting to help public health? I mean, I get it. Maybe I'm not that cynical. I think his intentions are true, and I think that he does think that Philip Morris is going to do more for public health than the FDA is. I personally, GrimmGreen, Nicholas Green speaking right now, I think that Big Tobacco is going to do more for public health, RE cigarette smoking, than FDA ever has or ever will. Ever will. But does anybody remember last week when, here's the thing, Ashton. I'm sorry I keep getting off track. Here's the thing, Ashton. Yes, I will say yes. I used the IQOS. I found it very satisfying with the impression, like with the realization that if I was a cigarette smoker, I would find the IQOS much more satisfying than being a vapor for 13 years. After not having smoked a cigarette for 13 years and only vaping in that time, going to an IQOS felt like 19 steps down, but it's about 1,000 steps up from cigarette smoking. I find them very enjoyable. I bought one in New Zealand just to try and review and use it, and harm reduction is harm reduction. If someone who smokes wants to use an IQOS, I say, yeah. If someone who smokes wants to use a 50 milligram pineapple disposable, I'll say, yeah. Were you smoking cigarettes? No? Perfect. My mission has been accomplished. I don't know. It's a thing. So here's my confession. Here's my big confession. People saw this on Instagram. My secret shame that I keep from everybody, including you, my YouTube subscribers, my secret shame is that I love joints. Rolling up some Mother Earth in a joint and smoking it is something I cannot pull myself away from. Just can't. And I bought an IQOS so that I could IQOS and have joints at the, like, I thought it would be a nice little compliment, you know, to a joint. I'm trying to cut down completely on the joints, but that's like my secret shame. And that's why I bought an IQOS, is I thought the first time I had an IQOS, I thought, well, this is very like a cigarette. Are you sure I'm not smoking a cigarette right now, Philip Morris International? And he said, oh, yeah, I'm just heating it up. It's not burning it. It's just heat, not burn. It's just vaporizing it. And I said, I know, but it tastes so much like a cigarette. I kind of wish I could have a joint right now with this IQOS. That's why I bought it. So that's my secret shame, okay? Everybody has their thing. Some people, you know, it's whatever. I can't pull myself away. And I've tried, and I'm successful sometimes, and then I end up just going back to just ripping joints. And I'm sorry, and I'm trying to be better. Yes, Ashton says, use the Dynavap. Yes. I have a Dynavap. I have a Volcano. I have a Da Vinci. I have all sorts of vaporizers. And it's not so much, for me, it's not so much like I just love, you know, the effects more than vaporizing or anything like that. It's the ceremony. It's the reason why people have a hard time quitting smoking. It's like you go from the ceremony of packing and lighting, you know, it's the whole thing and the whole ceremony, and then you get a vape and you're like, wait, when does it start? When does it stop? When does it end? Where do I put it out? How much? Like, it's a weird transition from cigarette smoking to vaping. It's just weird. And part of it for me is that like ritual. I love going outside. I love sitting under the trees. I love, you know, the whole ceremony of it, the smell of it when it, you know, when you light it and that smell is so great. And it's a whole thing, you know, it's a whole thing. So that's my secret shame that I'm trying to end. Anyway, last thing. Okay, second to last thing. I have to make this fast. Second to last thing for news and advocacy. I'm going to make this really, really quick. Do you remember last week when I talked about Mark Gunter and he did that piece, the Half-Truth Initiative? He did that really, really critical, scathing piece of the Truth Initiative. Well, coincidentally, right after that article got published, Dave Dobbins, who was the COO of the Truth Initiative, has abruptly left the organization after more than 20 years. Directly following the release of this scathing article about the Truth Initiative, the COO, Dave Dobbins, just goes, okay, later. Peace out. You guys can put out that dumpster fire on your own. He just left the Truth Initiative, and the Truth Initiative just erased all memory of their former COO. Where did he go? Where's he jumping ship? It seems like people are jumping ship from FDA tobacco because they're regulating wrong. It seems like people are jumping ship from the Truth Initiative because they know that the Truth Initiative is wrong. I mean, the optimist in me says, yeah, that's definitely why Dave Dobbins left. Definitely. Truth Initiative was wrong. He saw the writing on the wall. He's jumping off a sinking ship, you know? It's interesting. I'm interested to see where Dave Dobbins pops up next. Where does Dave Dobbins pop up next? Government or private sector? Does he go to work for big tobacco? Does he go to work for pharma? Does he pop up in the FDA? Is he suddenly in the Center for Tobacco Products? I don't know, but he certainly left the Truth Initiative in a hurry. Now, if anybody hasn't read the Half-Truth Initiative piece that Mark Gunter wrote, I will put a link to it in the description. It's one of the best things you're ever going to read about the Truth Initiative. One of the greatest things you will ever read about the Truth Initiative. Oh, man. See, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Vaping is illegal here in India. They confiscate devices at airports. Police are conducting raids and arresting sellers nowadays. It's bad out here. Yeah. And I know, and I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm not trying to make light of it. This is all 100% due to the World Health Organization. The World Health Organization gave the India Department of Public Health an award for creating this environment. An award for protecting combustible tobacco cigarette sales in India. Mind-boggling. We live in a clown world. Okay, so here's the last thing I want to mention in the news and advocacy, because this I found this just really very fascinating. I don't know if this is going to be like a good thing, a bad thing. I feel like this could potentially be a good thing, but this news came out of Rutgers University the other day. Cristine Delnevo appointed chair of the FDA Tobacco Product Scientific Advisory Committee. Is anybody familiar with Cristine Delnevo on Twitter in any capacity? Does anybody recognize this picture? I've talked about her a few times. She comes from Rutgers, and traditionally Rutgers isn't like the biggest proponents of vaping, right? There was a situation with Jay Hayes where Rutgers showed up to Jay Hayes' shop asking about liquids or batteries or something, and he's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And so he fixed their thing, and then they left or something like that. Rutgers, Cristine Delnevo, she's going to work for the FDA. I find this fascinating because Cristine Delnevo, I've been following her for a while on Twitter, and she, for the most part, she follows me too. Whoa. All right, Cristine Delnevo. Seems like we have something in common. Are you all about helping end the death and disease from combustible cigarette use? Okay. We're going to get along just fine, Cristine Delnevo. We're going to get along just fine. I've been following her for a while. She often tweets like kind of pro-vaping stuff. I did a little bit of a deep dive. I found this tweet from 2019. Vaping illnesses, this is coming from Cristine Delnevo. She's going to work for FDA. Vaping illnesses are linked to vitamin E acetate, CDC says, New York Times. During EVALI, she's the one that visited Jay Hayes' shop. Cristine Delnevo is the actual person that went into his shop. Okay, that could be a thing then. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to be the eternal optimist here. During EVALI, she was one of the few people in the public health space trying to delineate between vaping, e-cigarettes, and EVALI. She has a lot of tweets that say things like, e-cigarettes are not part of EVALI. She did this tweet, vaping illnesses are linked to vitamin E acetate, the CDC says in the New York Times. She posted this as well in September 2019. High rates of youth e-cig use, synonymous with juul use, is alarming, as the outbreak of vaping-related lung injury likely tied to vaping black market THC, but sound response is critical, high potential for unintended consequences. Take a moment to watch this. And she linked to this YouTube video, which is Mark Sliss, vape shop owner, testifying at the Michigan flavor ban. I don't believe she's in our corner necessarily, but I do believe her to be an objective person of science. She clearly wants to delineate between THC vaping and nicotine vaping. She talks about harm reduction. She promotes vaping. She says very positive things about vaping. Here and there, it's not always like so upfront, but she said some really nice things about vaping. There's another tweet here. She did this article, my guest article in the Star Ledger, the two very different vaping epidemics. I'm not going to read this whole thing. It's just a big white screen right now. Why don't we reload it? I'm not going to read any of this, actually, but it talks about, here, I'm at the bottom of it. Two very different vaping epidemics that require two very different solutions. She talks about regulation. She talks about teen vaping risk. She talks about harm reduction. She talks about harm reduction for adults. I kind of am hopeful. about this, Not because I think Cristine Delnevo is like necessarily going to be a savior or anything like that. There are already pro-vaping, pro-harm reduction people that work at the Center for Tobacco Products at FDA. So Cristine Delnevo would be another person sort of introduced into that space who might have favorable opinions and favorable views of vaping. I'm not trying to get anybody's hopes up. I'm not trying to get my hopes up, but I believe Cristine Delnevo going to FDA will ultimately be a good thing. I'm going to put a link in the description to her Twitter if you'd like to follow her and see what she tweets about. She tweets about vaping. She tweets about, vaccines and medicine and, all sorts of things like this. But I thought it was really interesting that she linked to Mark's testimony in front of the Michigan flavor ban, kind of making it appear as though she may be on his side of this argument and maybe like an anti-flavor ban person. I don't know. I have no idea. Janine Timmons, have a wonderful night. I appreciate seeing you here. I'll see you on Twitter. So yeah, okay. I think that's going to wrap up news and advocacy. I think that's going to wrap it all up. I think I mentioned everything I want to mention. Let me double check here. That's right. Rage news from Oregon. That's right. Collins Vape Truths to here to her. Fuck that guy. Matt Holman left the FDA. Delnevo news. Had a little bit of science, but I'm not going to mention it. The last thing I'll mention is just join CASA. Join CASA, do a testimonial, follow the calls to actions. They are a consumer organization, and they are only as strong as the consumers who support this organization. They give us the platform to do calls to actions. We have to do the calls to actions. We have to take advantage of the platform that they've provided for us in order to make our voices heard, in order to give consumers a voice. Yeah. So that's it, you guys. That's it for news and advocacy. Things are changing. I'm convinced that all of vaping in the USA is just going to come down to litigation anyway. So that's just the truth of the matter. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of news. Let's go check on some super chats. I don't remember quite where I left off. No, YouTube, I don't want to insert ads. I don't know why YouTube's always trying to get me to put ads on my videos. Every live stream I do, like an hour or so in, like an hour and a half in, 2 hours in, they're like, here, this would be a great place for ads. You can put an ad right here if you want. Like, no, I don't. That's crazy. I don't want to do that. Georgia boy. All right, Georgia boy, we're adding you to the birthday. We're going to sing happy birthday to all of the happy birthdays this month, or this week rather. Georgia boy, hope you're doing good, bud. Happy birthday. I'm going to sing to you in a second. Jangles, yo-yoy. Freaking yo-yoy Jangles. Hope you're doing good. Daniel 2 Trips 86. Daniel 2 Trips 86. Nick, I'm still here. Hashtag replay crew. Daniel, I always believed you were there. I knew you were just watching from the sidelines. Hope you're doing well, Daniel. Sick Boy says, has anyone ever noticed that the Dexter... Has anyone ever noticed that the Dexter theme song and the Moon Knight theme song sound the exact same? Hey, Sick Boy, love you. Hey, love you. It's surprising. I know, isn't it? Moon Knight and Dexter sound exactly the same. I apologize. That's a little bit of an inside joke from the Patreon, but that fucking cracks me up. I hope you're doing good, Sick Boy. Eifer, what up, Nick? Nearly missed the vlog, though I've had good reason. I was writing my first comic, hoping to get it out by the next summer. Eifer's writing a comic book. Fuck yeah, Eifer. Bro, that's incredible. I mean, good luck to you. All my best. Send it. I want to see it when it's done. Can I buy an issue? New Wave Dave. So I was walking to the living room and I saw a J on the floor. Yeah. But as I bent down to grab it, it started moving. Of course, I followed it. When I went around the corner, I got slapped with a dildo. How did your cat get a dildo? I have so many questions. Dave, I have so many questions. How did your cat get a dildo? How does he hold it? Why is there a roach on the floor? Why did it move? What does that have to do with the story? Was your cat, was it on a string? Okay, maybe that's what was going on. New Wave Dave, I would like to live 5 minutes of New Wave Dave's life. Want to hang out with that cat. Eifer, the way she thinks about vaping is a robot killer. Robot killer? The way she thinks about vaping is a robot killer. I'm not sure I follow you down this rabbit hole, Eifer. The way she thinks about vaping is a robot killer. Are you talking about robots vaping? As far as I know, CDC doesn't collect any data on robots vaping, but I'm gonna have to think on this, Eifer. Face meat, cream pie. Right back at you, face meat, cream pie. Davis Vapes, that's very gracious of you. Good to catch a live stream. I'm happy to see you here, buddy. Tall in Osborne. I changed my name to make it easier to pronounce. I'm still hoping for the Build and Chills to come back. LOL. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping for the Build and Chills to come back too. You know, I'm trying to find any time in my week where I can interject new streams or do another Build and Chill. I want to do another Build and Chill. They're just going to be probably a little bit spread out. There's been a lot of products. There's been a lot going on with news and advocacy. I'm backed up as it is. I'm looking at this box of Vape Mail and I'm like, well, that's just a whole bunch of work. That's more streams. That's more videos. So I'm trying my best, Tall In. Thank you for changing your name, Tall In. And forever from now on, I will remember Tall In Osborne. Thank you, Tall In. Fishy says, my best friend's wife was telling me her mom had vaped for 10 years after many years of smoking, but the doctor told her that vaping caused her emphysema. The doctor told her that vaping caused her emphysema, and that's the reason she needs to be hooked up to an oxygen tank. What the fuck? That's a doctor, man. Like, do no harm first. I'm sorry to hear that. That is a public health nightmare. That is a public health travesty. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. People know that vapors are former smokers, correct? Like, vaping is for smokers. That's it. It's not for your dumb kids and it's not for your dumb nicotine naive brain. People need this. Unbelievable, Fishy. I'm sorry to hear that. All my best to her. Noan147 says, it was the Dawn's birthday this week. Anthrax and Hatebreed to cleanse the soul of this weekend. Look, that's two pretty good bands. I think if I had to vote between Anthrax and Hatebreed, I'm going to go with Anthrax every single time. Anthrax over Hatebreed. Way over Hatebreed. And you know why? It's because Hatebreed cheats. Hatebreed cheats. I don't care what anybody says. Hatebreed cheats. Jamie Josta cheats on his vocals. Listen to any Hatebreed album and then try to go see them live and see the difference Jamie Josta's vocals are live than on the album. Because what they do on the album is they jump cut. They jump cut his vocals on the album. He goes from one word right into the other without even taking a breath. And you can hear it on the recording. He can't do that live. It's impossible. He simply can't. Hatebreed can never sound like the record live. And that's what bums me out about Hatebreed. Jamie Josta cheats on his vocals. Not Anthrax. Not Anthrax. Cool Tech Dreamer. Not just Thursday without the vlog. Welcome back. Cool Tech Dreamer. I hope you're doing good, man. And you're right. Thursday, the vlog makes Thursday feel like Thursday for me. It's such like, this is the best mood I'm in all week, is right here, right when we're streaming. I love this. I look forward to this every week. This is the best mood I'm in, not only because it's Thursday, because it's vlog day and we have a great time, but because it's Thursday and it's vlog day and we have a great time. We get to come together and hang out and be awesome. And then tomorrow's Friday and then it's the weekend. It's like, Thursday's basically fake Friday, you know? Thursday's basically fake Friday. Appreciate you, Cool Tech Dreamer. Who wants to sing happy birthday to a couple people? Just me? Okay. I'll make this happen. We're singing happy birthday to a few people. Baker Ma'am. I didn't do Assignment America. Shit. I didn't even have it written down in here. What am I doing? Honestly, what am I doing, Breeze Tones? Kevin's girlfriend Ashley, William Boyle's daughter Brittany, I believe, Georgia Boy, Baker Ma'am, Devin Van Buren, Kevin K, Mikado Joe, Drip Vibe, and Ping. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to... Yeah. Happy birthday, dear Kevin's girlfriend Ashley, William Boyle's daughter Brittany, Georgia Boy, Baker Ma'am, Devin Van Buren, Kevin K, Makato Joe, Drip Vibe, and Ping the Router. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room, fucking skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room, skip around the room. Happy birthday, you guys. Happy birthday. Yeah, Kevin K. What did I say, Kevin K? Yeah, I said Kevin K. Happy birthday, Kevin K. Happy birthday, Kevin K. Happy birthday, everybody. Let's get weird, Jake. What's up, Buttercup? I see you there. Happy birthday, you guys. I'm a firm believer. If it's your birthday, I want to sing happy birthday to you. It's just my thing that I want to do. Let's just sing happy birthday. Did you see that? Did you see me not get a pod in my mouth? All right. There's only one thing really left to do. We got to go over there. All right, you guys, let's open up some mail. I just got a bunch of mail. There's kind of no way around it. Vaping Butcher, your daughter's birthday is coming up next. Look, remind me next week, Vaping Butcher. Remind me next week, and we will definitely get her a happy birthday sung to, for sure. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. So yeah, happy birthday, all you happy birthday people. Let's get into some mail. I got some mail here. Yeah. I got some mail here. This one feels like it's just empty, so we'll see where this goes. Oh, hang on. I do want to build something tonight still, if that's a possibility. I'd like to do some getting to know GrimmGreen tonight still, if that's a possibility. I'd like to tell a really embarrassing story as well tonight, if that's a possibility. Okay. Red. Keeping this. Bubble wrap. When you get bubble wrap that nice, you don't just throw it away, if you know what I mean. You know? Wow, that was the most random packaging for just a pod. It's called the Geek Vape Sonder U. Sonder U pod. It's tough, right? It's tough getting excited about a pod. I know. It's tough for me too. Look, I'm looking across my desk. I'm like, there's a pod here to review. There's a pod there to review. There's a pod there to review. There's a pod there to review. At the end of the day, if this Geek Vape Sonder U helps someone not smoke cigarettes, then it's a good thing. Geek Vape. All right, so not off to the races just yet. Let's get into some more mail here. The Sonder U. It's funny because Sonder, the term Sonder, is one of my favorite terms like of all time. Sonder. And then more pods. More pods. Who saw this coming? We got a Novo 2X. The Novo 2X. I reviewed a Smock Tech Novo, and this is the Novo 2X. It says Novo 2 compatible. Oh, that's interesting. 800 milliamp hour. Draw activated, adjustable airflow, top fill design. Look, on paper, looks perfect. But it all depends on those damn Smock coil heads, you know. That's the weak part. That's the weak side. That's the weak part. It's a UL box, so that could mean that it's another Caliburn. You know, it could be the Caliburn A3S. Could be the Caliburn G56. Could be the Caliburn 22 Special Edition S. Oh my God, I was just joking. Oh no, okay, this is a new one. It's another, differenter pod system. How many? Okay, I'm not going to rag on UL. UL makes good pods. This is called the Cravat. The Cravat. This is clearly, let's see, what color is that one? Let's open one up. Blue, orange. Psh, orange all day long. Why would I not open my wife's favorite color? The Cravat. It's a pod that's actually called the Cravat. And that's interesting to me. Because isn't cravat like a bow tie? Like, oh, slick. It's like the Calmia. It's like a Calmia type pod. All right. Hey, it's slim. Like, that's a slim little sucker. Look at that little slim little sucker right there. All right, Cravat. Hey, you know, at the end of the day, if it vapes good, then look, it vapes good. Or should I say vapes well? If it vapes well. A2, 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 A2. Oops, sorry. I know, another pod. A2, 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 A2. That's not the A2. This is the A2. A2 or A2S. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what I would say. A2. Here we go. This, I don't know who this is from. International. Worldwide. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. This ain't no pod system, if you know what I mean. Oh, come on. Oh, you jerks. Okay, this is pretty fucking cool. Pretty unexpected. Let me get this drip tip out of here. This is from Monarchy, Poland. You see what that says? That's the J3S2, the old school Jizz, RTA. And look at this. Hang on, I'm going to try to, hang on. Let's do this. Let's zoom. Look at this special edition GrimmGreen engraved green Monarchy Poland J3S2 RTA in green with GrimmGreen all over it. This is awesome. This is cool as shit. This isn't a thing that's for sale. I believe this to be a one-of-a-kind thing. A very, very, very one-of-a-kind thing. But damn, that's cool, because this is a good RTA. This is a damn hell-ass good RTA. Here, I gotta remove the drip tip to put it back in. Dang. Like, I'm kind of blown away by that. That's so cool. Damn, that's so cool. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Why would they do that? I was just gushing about the Mob 2 in MTL. All right, here, let's zoom in. Let's see if we can do this jobber again. Yeah. That's a green Mob 2 with the GrimmGreen logo on it. Grimm printed down the side. Dude, I don't even know what to say, Monarchy Poland. Like, this is incredible. I love this. Like, I love the Mob 2. I've been using nothing but the Mob 2 inside of this Cubic 60. And now I got to build this one because this one's going straight into something. Soon as I can. Okay, dang, that's rad. Thank you, Monarchy Poland. Thank you. Holy crap. I'm kind of blown away. I don't even know what to say. Green Mob 2 and a green J3S2. Holy shit. I'm already like so sentimentally attached to these. I can't even like I couldn't even stand to build them or part with them in any way. All right, well, here's the thing. I clearly, probably don't need 2 Mob 2s. So, in the event that I build that green one, maybe we could give away this Mob 2. Maybe. I'm so already sentimentally attached to it, though, because I took this with me to Lake Tahoe. I vaped this on the beach. And that's a bonding thing between you and your device. That's a smart idea, Rhett's Beard. It's got a little bit of a strawberry vibe going on there. Little Christmas vibe. A little Yuletide cheer. Huh? It's a good point. This feels packed to the teeth. Oh, whoa, hey. Oh, see, I've already... See, I got this. This arrived before I left, and I got home, and 2 weeks later, people already have reviews for this up, and I just got it in the mail. But it's the Argus MT. Oh, God. Okay, I just want to make sure there's not any, QR codes or web addresses. The Argus MT kit, I'm going to say this in my review, but generally, from Voopoo, when I see the Argus name, I get excited because traditionally the Argus products from Voopoo have been pretty good, pretty okay. Can I look at this real quick? How much time do we have? Nope. You realize that for the rest of the existence of this vlog, we are never going to have a vlog that's under 2 hours ever again. Ever again. It's just not reality anymore. I just want to see this. Ugh. Oh, look at you. You look like a stormtrooper. I grabbed the white one, and that white kind of looks hella sick. There's a little rainbow kind of fleck in there. Single battery? Serenity now. Internal battery. Okay. It's an internal battery. Okay, well, here we go. I'm not going to do this whole thing right now. I just wanted to see it. Voopoo. Argus MT. Hopes are up. Hopes are up for the Argus MT. I'm going to start that review as soon as humanly possible. That's how far behind I am. That's how far behind I am. What's this? Coils? I think this is coils. Irvin? Is there an Irvin in the house? Irvin? Okay. I'm just digging in. Whoa. Hey, Nick. Oh, Red's Rippers. Handcrafted coils. Red's Rippers. Red. If this is Red from the Patreon Red, yo, Red. Stoked for some Red coils. Let's see what we got in here. Hey, Nick, I know you love aliens, so here's a bunch of them. Thanks for all you do for the community. I also made you a ton of my own stickers. Enjoy, Red. Hell yeah, Red. Okay, first things first. I like the way that your coils are packaged. I like these little baggies. I like these little gradient, real modern-looking baggies. Like I feel like this is a cannabis product. Red's Rippers. Hybrid aliens. Oh, micro aliens. Nice. 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 Hell yeah, aliens. Fuck yeah, aliens. And we got stickers that says, don't hate, just vape. Fuck yeah. Is there room on this mic stand? Let's see, I don't want to cover up KVTV. Here, I can cover up the Grimm Army. Oh, here, this one's much better. Oh, Red. These stickers are great. If I could get it off the backing. That's what she said. Oh my gosh. Full Russian hacker mode. Ah! Let's see. Yeah. Vape Hub. Get it? Get it? Because looks like Pornhub. All right. There's a unicorn stickers. Caution, I drink and puke too much. Think of anybody you want to send that to? Caution, I drink and puke too much. All right. Just a dog. It's incredible. It's an adorable dog. I drink and puke too much. Ah, you can fuck off. There you go. That's what we say. That's what we say. We're gonna we're gonna send this one to the FDA.
F the FDA.
That's right, F the FDA, Mitch Zeller. That's right, F the FDA. Right on, Red. Thank you for those stickers, man. Thank you for the coils. Thank you for the stickers. I'm going to try to keep all this together in the package with your things so I don't forget because I have a terrible memory. And I've realized that I need to start writing names on things when I get them instead of just wondering later, like weeks later. I'm like, this coil came from someone. I don't know who it was. I could have remembered if I had written a name down. All right. Red. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Red. Another package from UL. So maybe this is the Caliburn. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is a product I actually kind of like. I really like these. I like it when UL does these. The Whirl. Remember the Whirl 2S, the Whirl S1 or something like that? This is the Whirl S2. I've always liked these. I've always liked the Whirls. They're a little bit bigger of a form factor, than like a Pod. But I like the Whirls. But wait, there's more. Am I getting out of hand today? Is anybody like tell me to back up? Like just slow down a little bit? Like Nick, you're getting a little out of hand. Unfortunately, Triple C Gaming, I doubt it. I very, very doubt it. October is already filling up for me. I have a wedding to go to in Chicago. We got a yo-yo meetup in Vegas. We'll see. I'm going to give you a firm probably not, but that doesn't mean I'm never going to come back to the UK. I'm dying. Literally dying to get back to the UK. Literally dying to get back to the UK. Where the hell did this come from? Canada. 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 I don't know what this is. These look like billet box items. Boro window replacement with a fill plug. Oh, by BB Vapes brand. Oh, whoa. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so these are billet box replacement Boro tank, like fronts, like glasses, except, okay, so there's Ultem ones and then there's stainless ones, but they have like a fill plug on the front, so you don't have to slide the glass down every time to fill it. You can just pull the tab and fill it from the front. You see this? You see how this works? It turns your billet box tank into a pull tab, so you don't have to slide the glass down to fill it up. Dude, that's pretty cool. Boro window replacements with a fill plug by BB Vapes brand. BB Vapes brand. There's some that's why I said billet box. There's like some billet boxy stickers, and I got some like holographic looking battery wraps. Those are actually pretty sick. Those are actually really super sick. Dude, that's cool. From Albert. Oh, it's titanium. Pam, how do you know so much about this? I was going to say, it doesn't feel like heavy, like a heavy material. It's titanium. That's rad. That's just cool. I've never heard of this before. I've never seen these before. I'd like to give these a whirl. Maybe I'll try to give these a whirl tonight, like right now. No, let's see. Here's the thing. Shit. We're running so far behind. Because news and advocacy was 45 minutes long again, wasn't it? Oh, Vicky, we can rewrap some batteries literally right now. We could rewrap some batteries real quick. You want me to show you how? I'll show you how to rewrap a battery. Super easy. Super easy. Just don't tell me that you rewrap your batteries over a toaster like Andy Jones did, and I'll be forced to buy you a heat gun. Forced to buy you a heat gun. This is too much tape. Too many dicks on the dance floor. All right. All right. Okay. It's a pod, but this is a highly requested pod. Literally every pod review I upload, everyone asks me if I'm going to review this. The Nevox Feelin' X? The Nevox Feelin' X? All right. I'll get my hopes up a little bit for this pod system. It looks a little bit bigger. Honestly, here, let's open one. Let's open the pink one. I'll use the pink one since I know no one else will. Always by your side. It looks big to me. Oh, it is big. Okay, so it's large. It's not like a pod system. It's like a pod system. It's a thick boy. It's just a chunker. It's just a unit. Magnetic pods. That's not a fire button. That's a fire button on the front. Feels, not super substantial. It's a whole mess of airflow. All right, Nevox. Is it Nevox or Nevox? Those are bots asking for it? All right. Look, Ern, I can't tell the difference between a bot and a real person. Are there Nevox bots out there that just want to promote Nevox products? Every pod video, they're like, you really should review that Nevox pod. It's better than anything you're using. Few more. And yeah, I said it in the title. Of course we're going to run long. Of course we are. There wasn't a doubt in my mind. A, because we've just been running long, and two, I just got back from a break. And that's usually when I'm like, nah, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Okay. I didn't know that this was a thing, but apparently it's a thing, and I have just like 1,000 for giveaways, so that's great news. I'm going to make sure that there's not a web address on here. My Vapes Eclipse Dual RTA. Dual coil version of the Eclipse rather than just a single coil version of the Eclipse RTA. Let's see if there's any colors. Let's see. Matte black, gold, rainbow, silver, or stainless steel, or gunmetal. Silver. I don't know why. Silver was speaking to me. Thank Albert for me, Pam, or let me thank Albert. Connect us. Are you kidding me? Silver? This is silver? Sorry, I'm just taken aback a little bit. This doesn't really look like a silver RTA. I don't know if I would describe this as silver. I mean, I guess it is silver. It kind of just looks like matte stainless, and I wish it just said matte stainless instead of silver. But there's a matte stainless dual coil. It's going to be a tight fit in there, man. That's going to be a tight fit. Here, let's use this camera. This is the superior camera. You could probably fit dual coils in there, right? Maybe 2.5 millimeter bangers. Maybe 2.5 millimeter bangers. Eclipse Dual RTA. See this airflow? Is that where the screws are again? Yeah. So screws for the deck are still in the airflow. Over to the mesh airflow. Yeah. All right. Smooth. All right, my vapes. Dual. Eclipse Dual. Radical. Let me just put these over here. I'm kind of excited about that. RTA. You know, I love a good single coil RTA, but dual coils, man. Whoa. This is, that's it, by the way. That's the end of the Vape Mail. This is from a company that I have not reviewed for in probably 5 years, maybe longer. 4 years, 5 years. Duchess, I think you're just saying that because you want to feel like a tough guy. You think you can fit 3 millimeter coils in that dual? That Eclipse Dual? Yeah, see, Jake, that's that's what I was thinking, Jake. Single 5 millimeter gargoyle hoof in there would kill it. Kill it. All right. Yeah, all right. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, nice. Nicely done, Tony B. It's the Pulse AIO 0.5 kit. You know, anybody who's been watching GrimmGreen videos for any substantial amount of time may be aware that I don't generally love 1.5 projects. Goon 1.5. Okay. 1.5. Tribal Buddha? Say no more, fam. Say no more. So this is the Pulse AIO 0.5 kit. It's matte black. We have a square button now. Square button. This is metal. That's not plastic. I think that's aluminum. Yeah. I don't know. It kind of feels like aluminum. No, that's plastic. What's this made out of? Does anybody know what this is made out of? So it's a square button now, but they also include, it's like a double-sided box. What a trip. It also includes a round button with much cooler round doors. Why not make the cool doors the square button? Why do it this way? Why ship it to me with boring black doors and a square button and then go, oh, but if you do work, you can change the button and then use the cool doors. Obviously, I want to change the button and use the cool doors. Obviously, that's what I want to do. But why send it this way? That's weird. That's whatever. I mean, it's not that weird, I guess. It just feels weird. It kind of just feels weird. To ship it with a square button and then include cool panels. Like, legitimately cool, transparent, if it'll focus, like mechy looking future panels. Those look cool. I mean, they look cool. Why bother with the square button at all then? Why bother with the square button at all, Tony? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And this is a terrible packaging design. Oh my. I don't get it, but maybe it's not for me to get. Maybe it's just for me to vape. So there you go. The Tony B Pulse 0.5. It already looks substantially more of an upgrade. Substantially more of an upgrade. Battery adapter. All right. Substantially more of an upgrade. Let's see what the difference is. Do they say what it's made out of, Vandy Vape? Nope. Just, here's the thing. Thanks for everything. All right. There we go. That's it. That's mail, friends. That is mail. Let's have some hydromel. Beautiful. Delightful. Pardon me. Still tastes like wine. Okay. That's it. Okay. Mail's good. Damn, good stuff. Lots of pods, you know? Lots of pods, but custom GrimmGreen Monarchy Poland J3S2, custom GrimmGreen Monarchy Poland Mob 2 Boro Inner. Some pods, RTA, dual coil RTA. That Vupu kit honestly looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm excited. You know, I'm excited by like most vape things. I just get pumped. Let's take a moment to hear from our sponsor really quickly. That's Kent Twisted Messes.
I love water. I'm glad that I love water so much. It makes it easy to stay hydrated. Hydro, homies.
Yeah. You might see something about a paid sponsor. I don't know. It's the coldest water bottle. They gave me a little coupon code. I'm going to put a link in the description where you can pick up your own coldest water bottle. Took this with me everywhere. Took this with me to Tahoe. Love it. I use it out by the pool all day long. It's great. It keeps my water crispy cold. Look at this great palette for stickers. Come on. Always be hydrated. Always be hydrated. Okay. What do you guys want to do? Let's build something. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to do. Let's check in on the super chats and then let's maybe build something. It's only 6:30. Only 6:30. I know. Let's see. We got one from Tribal Buddha. Just don't write mine. I'm going to do it now, Tribal Buddha. I'm going to get my silver paint Sharpie. I'm going to go over there and write Tribal Buddha across the front of it. You know? Just it's right here. I could do it. You know, there's no one to say that I couldn't. Oh, that's right. I have a broken string. I'm sorry. But does it gent? Tribal Buddha. I'm just kidding, Tribal Buddha. I'm just kidding. I'll do it later when you're not watching. Just kidding. You ever just slide around your office on your wheeled chair? Because I do. Let's build something. Should we build something? I kind of want to build something. I'm going to put a poll in the chat, and I hope, did everybody do the poll? Who do you trust? 40% of you trust no one. 0? You trust 0 people? No one? Not one person on earth that you trust? It's bummer days, man. 5% of you trust everyone. That's the optimism I like to see. And then 54, few. Yes. This is where I answered. Few. I trust few people. Trust me, family, my wife, my brother, some of my friends, for the most part. You got to trust some people. I guess the poll should have been, do you trust the government? And let's see. Build something. It's time. It's time. Yep. Because I want to. I don't know what the name of this is, but okay. Or so both of these are going to be for Boro bridges. Both of these are going to be for Boro. These are 2 Boro bridges. I'm after some hot tobacco 6 milligram restricted lung action in my Snowcat Mods Ravine. So please vote on what I'm going to build. You get 2 choices. Cyclone RBA. This one arrived in the last vlog. The bag is going to fall out. That's fine. This is the Cyclone RBA Kirch, Susco. Or, what's this? Yes, this is the Cloud Mods Cloud RBA. Very graciously, yes, Boosh right there. Oh, so it's the cloud of the cyclone, cloud of the cyclone, cloud of the cyclone, cloud of the cyclone. I don't have to make this decision. That's my favorite part. It's not up to me, baby. It's not up to me. Cloud or cyclone, please vote now. Please vote now. I'm gonna go pee. Please vote now. Please vote now. How's it going? How's it going? What did we decide on? Cyclone. Oh, barely though. Barely. Oh, that's interesting. All right, Cyclone. All right, Cyclone. Looks like the Cyclone is going to... looks like the Cyclone might take this. I'm going to leave it up for a few more minutes. You know, maybe a few more 30 seconds or so. Pizza? 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 If you don't wash your hands, then you don't wash your hands. Funky. I definitely wash my hands. Undeniably wash my hands. Swaggins, I'm just going to go ahead and take away your moderator wrench. I'm just kidding. Swaggins, come on. I'm just kidding. 136 votes. I need 4 more people to vote. We're going to get to 140 votes. Even though it looks like the Cyclone RBA is going to take it. Because I have this. This is the Ravine. This is the Ravine from Snowcap. One more vote, and then that's it. The poll's over. One more vote. One more vote could change the whole course of the. Oh, okay, there we go. The Cyclone clearly won. So that's what we're working with. Cyclone. Obviously, we're going to use the twisty cap. This one, the twisty chimney. There's the deck. I'm hoping not to have another Kirch fiasco, a Kirch style fiasco. But we'll see. I believe this is threaded on the bottom, so it should just be able to thread onto a device. Right? Correct. Correct. Let's build this, eh? Yeah? What do you say? Let's build it. Trying to do an Australian accent. It's not working very well. Okay. That's too high. This. Hey, that's not bad. Here's the little deck, okay? Here's the little deck. We're going to put on some... I hate having silence when I'm building. I'm trying to think of how I want to attack this deck. Obviously with a single coil, you know. I think I'm going to grab a... I might grab a Twisted Timmy's, but I may... Here. I think I'm going to use these coils. I got these from MTN Coils. I think I picked these up in Dubai, actually. MTN coils. They're specific for the billet box. It's supposed to come out to a 0.45. Coils developed for reduced chambers. Crafted by hand in the depths of Brighton. It's the UK. So I'm going to grab one of these out. And I also want to pick an airflow, right? Is that the biggest airflow that's in there now? Yes. That's the one I'm after. There's a few different airflows, but that one looks to be the biggest, and that's what I'm after, is a restricted lung. I've got some liquid set aside. Oh, these have the same inner chamber. Okay, so there's 2. Can you see those? Those are dope. Dope little twisty chimneys. I think I like this twisty one more. I think I really like that twisty guy. So let's put this one back. Let's see what we can do here. This coil's nice. Let me get my tools. Oh man, I'm missing tools. I forgot. Yep. Little 2.5 millimeter banger right there. Micro Alien billet 0.45 it should come out to. All right, mountain coils. Let's see what happens. Do I not have one tiny enough? There it is. Let's see if these coils are going this way. So I'm going to do this one up here. These are dinky little, I mean, it's a Boro, you know, so. Can we see what's going on with this deck? Because one of them is a slot that you would just slide the coil in, and the other one is not. It's a hole. So one side is a hole and one side is a slot. I wonder why they did it that way. Put a Duchess on that bridge. I just used a Duchess coil in a video. It might be in the RDA for Vaping V2 video. I'm not 100% sure, Duchess. So one of these has to go in the hole and then the other one has to... Okay, that's through the hole. Put the long side through the hole, and then I got the flat side right there. I'm so sketched out by this. I'm just not super great at building Boro stuff. It's real tight. It's real close quarters, you know. I believe these chimneys to have the same airflow through the center of them. Unless someone was going to correct me. I think these have the same exact airflow through the middle. Oh no, this one does look bigger. All right. So I can't use the one I want. I'm going to have to use the one I don't want. That sucks. That sucks. I wish they would have just made them the same design so I didn't have to like fawn over one of them while not using it. We're going to have to cut these close. Close. You know, as always with billet stuff. Always. Nice. Real nice screws you got on here. Fuck me running. Why does this happen? Can someone explain to me why this happens? Why my driver gets stuck in the grub screw and you have to like pull it out? Why does that happen? Is that shitty grub screws or is that a shitty tool? Because something's shitty in here. Hey. That looks pretty centered. Looks pretty centered and not bad. It's a tight fit, man. It is a bit of a tight fit. Is that terrible screws? Is that just bad screws? Oh, what's up, love chat XYZ, best adult dating site? Lips, man, woman, thumbs up. Yep. Make that bot a moderator. So, oh no, I can't do that. Because the screw strips immediately? Is that what's going on? Garbage metal on the screw. Okay. That's what I'm leaning towards, because here's the thing. Lee, not the real Gerard Butler, bought me these great hex key drivers, you know, hex screwdrivers, and they've been nothing but amazing. But this definitely got stuck in here hard. Hard. Crazy hard. I think I stripped it. Instantly. First install. Adam, Breeze Towns. Did you have that same problem, mate? Okay, forgive me. I'm going to try to get in here and really cut these real close. They give you, there's like a little groove. Ugh. Oh, that was garbage. Oh, this is 100% shorting out. I can feel it. I clipped this lead. Thanks, you damn camera. I clipped this lead and I can feel all the wires and everything just hanging out like crazy. So I'm going to try to get rid of that, because that's shorting out for sure, without a doubt. Let's try it again. I should have watched Breeze Tones. You know, I should have watched Breeze Tones do it. I can't do it right. Damn. I know for sure. I can just sense it. I can feel the coils. I can feel the wire. Oh my God. These are the best snips that I have. Let's try these. I can still see it. All right, well, shit. It's an adventure. Let's see how it goes. The liquid, if anybody's curious, is going to be Sifu Stash. Baby, come back. I got some 6 milligram hot tobacco action that I'm excited about. Point 0.3, not bad. 0.35, 0.35. That is so not centered. It's not like I can center it anymore. It's not the easiest thing to build on. Is there hotspots happening that I can't see and that's why it's not glowing evenly? Okay, I think that's pretty good. Now, the real test is going to be to put this cap on. Oh! Holy shit! Oh! I don't know how far I can go. Awesome. Okay, so the cap cleared. The cap cleared fine. Bowden. Okay. Well, hell. Let's get some cotton in here. We really got something here. Just chaotic amounts of BP cotton. You know, I opened one BP Mods Pro Vape Cotton, container, and I found the end immediately, and I just was able to unravel it, and then for some reason, this container of cotton is just exploded, like pasta. It's just everywhere. I can't find the end of it, so I just keep cutting little bits off of it. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to treat your cotton with the most respect. Let's do some hacking. Cue the Matrix music. Just kidding. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Okay. I feel like there's not a trick to this. Other than I'm going to Kirch it. I feel like that's a fine way to do it. Can I just cut this? Something like that. Right? And cut this one a little bit shorter. Yeah, maybe something like that. I just got cotton kind of poking out both sides. There was not really a little trough or anything for them to kind of go into. So I just left it. Wick lightly. Rob says wick lightly. Wick lightly. I feel like I wicked it pretty lightly. I don't know. I didn't jam it in there. It's 2 millimeters. Does that look too cottoned on the end? It feels like it's just gonna flood. That's honestly like where I'm at right now with this cotton. It feels like it's just gonna flood like crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. Trim those muttons. All right, let's come in here and do some trimming. Huh? Better, Jake? Is that better, Jake? How's those muttons looked? All right, so we're just gonna go for it. I'm gonna drop a few drips of liquid in here. Okay, so this is gonna be a 0.3 on a mech. It should... Oh, Sifu. That tobacco smells delightful. You can kind of see the liquid hit the coil, and now it's reaching the cotton. You can see that cotton getting wet now. That's good. I feel like these are good things, right? I feel like these are good things. Now, and for the record, the trend of having your bottom of your Boro be 510 threaded is fucking genius. Genius. Even if this bridge vapes like crap, even if it doesn't wick, even if it shorts out, I will still say that the threading on the bottom of the Boro, on the bottom of the bridge, is effing genius. Genius. Let's see. I guess it goes in like this. It's fine. These are dry O-rings, you know. I'm going to get a little... Maybe that helps. Yup. Yup. This is my first run through right now here, Bogan. My first attempt. Why does that sit in there so weird? Does that look weird to anybody else or just me? Maybe it'll all make sense when I screw it down. Oh, fuck me. Never mind. This, fuck. My white Boro tank is missing an O-ring. It's missing an O-ring so the glass doesn't stay on. Let me grab a different one. Orange? Yeah, orange. Orange all day. Orange. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. And we gotta get some more juice in here because lubrication, you know. Perfect. I'm even gonna put a little bit on this chimney, little knobber. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Well, once I got that chimney lubricated, drops in there much, much better. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see that. Much, much better. Worlds better. Okay. And what I'm gonna do before... Hang on. Sorry. Hang on, sorry. I need a, I don't have a locky nut guy on top. Is the flush one gonna fit on this? It should. So, the Ravine. We got the Ravine here now. Shout out to Snowcat Mods for the Ravine. The review is coming very, 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 very soon. Very, very, very soon. I have only got to use this Ravine for a few days. And then I pulled the bridge out and I put it in something else, and then the Ravine just kind of sat there, and I felt really bad. I'm like, wait, this is a kick-ass, like, I love snow caps. I love this, like... We're going to get this Ravine going. So, 3D printed. Boosh. There's where your Boro goes. Straight in. Boosh. Plus, that looks sick. The orange looks straight up sick. It's pretty sick. I still have yet to tell the most embarrassing story I've ever experienced. Use the new BB Vapes Boro door? Should I? Should I use the new Boro door? But it's Ultem and titanium. Ah, maybe the titanium would look cool in here, but I kind of want to see the bridge. I don't know what to do. All right, I'll use the new Boro door. You're right. I should definitely use the new Boro door. But first, I'm going to... let's just get it out of here now. Let's just put the new Boro... You're right. Why would I not use that Boro door? Let's get it. There. Okay. And the Boro does it right here. But that means I want to use the titanium one, though. Of course I want to use the titanium one. Oh, it's kind of a thick jammer. So... this is difficult. It's difficult. There it is. Boom. Okay, that is pretty sick. That's pretty sick. I like using this on a clear tank because you can still see the bridge inside. You can still see your liquid level, but you don't need to... you just pop the front. Holy shit. It's a revolution. It's a revolution. Are these not universal threads on top? Snowcap? There we go. No, I can't screw any of my locking nuts down onto the top of this snow cap. Holy shit, this one's stuck now. Something is wrong. Yeah, it gets stuck. It gets stuck right there. I can't screw this down anymore. All right. Well, here's the thing. I have one more nut, and if that doesn't work, then we're foobarred. Foobarred. Up for foobar. Or we could try this. Does that work? It's firing. It's firing. It's a stubby little guy. It's a combo. Okay. Hey, that works. Look, that works. Okay, that titanium door looks pretty sick on that Boro. I'm not gonna lie. NGL, that looks pretty sick. NGL, that looks pretty sick. So that means that this goes on over it. Boom. Okay, that looks pretty sick. That looks pretty sick. And normally I'd have to go boop like this, boop like that to pull the glass down to fill it. But you don't even need to do that anymore. You can just... I might need a little, like, screwdriver or something. But you can just open the front of this now and fill it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed on a lot of levels here. Here, I'm going to actually pull this off so I can... see the liquid. Like, it's difficult to see the liquid level. Maybe I should have used the Ultem one. Okay, we're filling it. We're filling it. We're filling it. I guess you just fill it, like lay it on its back and fill it until it comes out. Like, that's how you know it's full. Yeah, it's full. trying to get it out of the reflection of the light. It looks cool. I think it looks cool. Did I put this on right? Yes. Slick. Slick. Titanium on the Boro. I think that's sick. I think that's sick. I'm excited to vape this. I'm excited. Remember, this came out to a 0.4, 0.3, 0.38, something like that. Oh, I got some fingerprints on the titanium. That will not stand. This is high-end shit. Oh, I just spread liquid all over the place. That's okay. Airflow on this, very smooth. Very smooth. Very smooth. And honestly, here's just another shot. It's just so sick. I love the way this feels in my hand. I love, you know, I'm a finger guy. I'm not a thumber. So I like to hit it like this. It's crackling. It sounds nice in there. Let's hit it. Let's do this. Sifu Stash. Baby, come back. Inside the Cyclone. Inside the Ravine. With the titanium door from... Was his name Alan? What was his name? Pam. Tell me his name so I can write it on here. Alex. It was something with an A. Alan, Alex, Albert, Austin, A something. I'm going to write that for now. It's A something. Scottus, trying to go from a disposable to a pod. So many good pods out there. So many good pods. I'm going to throw two at you. Albert. Okay, Albert. I'm going to throw two at you right off the top of my head. Weenax K1. Geek Vape Weenax K1. It's baller. And you see this little tip? You just bite it. It's hands-free, baby, and that's my favorite thing. Or Caliburn A2S. This is the A2. Caliburn A2 or A2S is also, I feel... Man, I feel is top notch. There's plenty of pods out there. Plenty. So many pods. So many pods that will definitely vape for you. And I guess it's my job to hike up my britches and wade into the sea of pods and come out on the other end and see which one is a good. You know, that's my job. Let's have our first toot here. We got the Ravine. We got the Cyclone. We got Albert's titanium Boro door integrated drip tip. Baby, back off. Cheers. Awesome. Holy fuck, that's everything I wanted. The airflow is smooth, but restricted. Smooth. Very smooth. Extra smooth. But it's restricted, you know? This is a PSS vape. This is restricted, down, just hot flavor. And honestly, a 0.39 on a single 21700, it feels like a mech. Like it feels like I'm vaping an RDA on a mech. I get warmth. I get clouds, I get crackle, I get flavor. Zpo, yo, what's going on, buddy? Cicero, is this the first time I've seen you? Delia's hair. Delia's hair is here. Delia's hair, you made a little cameo earlier. Okay. Sifu, that's the first thing I want to address. This is a good tobacco, Sifu mustache. This is a good tobacco. I get like lots of low notes. Like I'm sure it's like an RY4-ish kind of caramel. Honestly, I'm getting strong plum job vibes from it. Like this is kind of in the same flavor land as plum job. This might have a little bit of like fruit, stone fruit in it, but this is a really good tobacco, Sifu. I love Lungen 6 milligram and a restricted lung. Awesome airflow. This is a banging setup. How banging is this setup? Rate this setup. I want to know what you would rate this setup. All things included, integrated, thread down drip tip, titanium door, orange boro, the bridge on the inside, the ravine itself. This is a 10. This is a 10. This is a perfect 10. This is a 12 out of 10 setup right here. Not only do I like this titanium, it makes it feel instantly more durable. Instantly more durable. I feel like I could throw this in my pocket, no problem. Throw it on my car seat, no problem. Throw it in my cup holder, no problem. I could be comfortable with this like slipping out of my hand on like the ground. And I'd be fine. I'd be like, nope, titanium. Titanium, Ashton Palmer, titanium. That's the score, mother trucker. That's the score. That's the score. 1,000 trillion. Was that a billion? What is that, our national debt? Yes. Yes. This is a case where everything has come together just so wonderfully, so beautifully. The Cyclone with its smooth, restricted airflow, that flavor, that tobacco, that titanium door, that orange boro, the ravine. Shit. What else do you want? This is it. This is my favorite vape right now. Holy shit. I'm really into this. Really into this setup. This is damn hell ass good. Obviously, I'm going to spend a lot more time with this Cyclone. I'm going to do a full review for it. I'm going to do a full review for that Cloud RBA too. You don't have a choice. I'm going to do a full review for both of these. And hopefully, oh my God, fingers crossed, next week, Ravine. The Ravine review will exist next week. Fingers crossed. I need to get it out there. You know my favorite thing about the Ravine? Battery. It's mech. It's all mechanical. There's nothing in here that can fail. There's no DNA. There's nothing to adjust. You have a big contact. You have a hole in the bottom where you can get to the contact. 21700 just snaps on. So great. You can put the battery in here by itself if you want to. I don't know why this battery's so wet right now. It's probably my fault because it's been sitting in here for like 6 years. It's been sitting in here so long you can see the pattern of the ravine door on the back. That's how long it's been sitting in here. Oh, I love clicking that door on. Holy shit. Do you hear that crackle? All right, fine, Sewer Tribal Buddha. I'm not going to do a review now. I'm just kidding. Look, here's the thing. Tribal Buddha, you have good taste. So I just assumed you had bought a Ravine already. I was like, oh, Tribal Buddha bought one. Damn, that was awesome. I'm really pumped on this setup right now. This makes me think I could take something else down, but I kind of don't want to. It's just the way it goes. Now I got to put another bottle of juice in the never-ending juice drawer. Sorry. Okay, that was awesome. Good times. Good times. What I'd like to do right now is I'm going to check in on the super chats. Before I tell the most embarrassing story known to man, I'm going to check in on the super chats. Yes. Pam, damn it, Pam, I wish I had seen this. I would have respected this ruling as well. I absolutely would have respected this ruling. Pam says, PSS, I overrule the poll, build the cloud. I overrule the poll, build the cloud. Well, let's build the cloud next week. I don't know. Like, if I'm still using this, I don't... Damn. I would have honored that, Pam. I would have honored that if I saw that. I apologize. Kennedy says, because. Is that what I was singing? Because of the wonderful things he does. Ashes, appreciate you. Nick, you're my favorite part about Thursday. Thank you for being a friend. Golden Girls theme song plays in the background. Yo-yo to everyone, and hey, love y'all. Ashes. Hell yeah. I'm here for it. And you know what's funny? Ashes. I've never watched the Golden Girls. Never watched the Golden Girls. It never hit with me. You know, the Golden Girls came out when I was like 12 years old, and I'm like, I don't care about this. I don't want to watch the Golden Girls. Don't care about the Golden Girls. No fucks given about the Golden Girls. But my good buddy Jack is a big Golden Girls fan. He's just a huge Golden Girls fan. He has like a B. Arthur action figure. Like, he's just a big Golden Girls fan. So I thought, listen, Jack is funny. Jack has a good sense of humor. I might like the Golden Girls. So literally for the first time in my life, within the last 2 weeks, I watched one episode of Golden Girls, and I was kind of like, okay, I get it. This is pretty funny. I could get into this show. And it's nice to know that I have a whole, like, seasons of the Golden Girls to watch that I've never seen before, Ashes. Appreciate you, Ashes. Delia's hair for oatmeal, cheese, jelly, and kitties. Yes, absolutely, Delia's hair. I'll take that. Oatmeal, cheese, jelly, and kitties. That's all I can spend that $1.99 on? Damn. Can I do it out of order? Can I go cheese first? Mike T, Mr. Homicidal Vapor, first super chat ever. Buy yourself a delicious cold one, Nick. Hey, love you. Hey, Mike T, love you, bro. Thank you. I am going to. I am overdue for beer shopping, and with the exception of the five meads I have left, or the five. Can't remember what the name of that thing is called. Peach mead. Nah, I'm not saying it right. I don't have any other beer. Like, I have boring beer. Like, I have a bunch of Modern Times cans. It's like their lager. It's like, it's fine. But I want to go buy beer. I haven't been beer shopping in months, and I'm way overdue. Way overdue. Mike T, thank you for being here. A solid super chat. I am going to go buy some beer, Mike T. Another one from Delia's hair. Oh, you forgot about the milk. You didn't specify what, like, is it day milk or is it afternoon milk, or what comes after that? Nick Wicks, very gracious of you. I became a finger guy because of you. Yes. Thank you. My brother in Christ. You are a finger guy. I'm trying to convert everybody to being a finger guy. My wife, Casey, whom I love into eternally, just until we're dead. She's a thumber. And I sit on the couch and I watch her hit her hexome, and she hits it with her thumb, and I'm thinking, I married a thumber. A thumber. Finger guy is the only true path. It's like, it's what your finger, look at this. It's what your finger was made for. It just does it. Your thumb is weird. Like, it doesn't move this direction very well, but your finger just, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Just kidding, Nick Wicks. Welcome to I don't know. Queen Honey Bunny. Thank you, Queen Honey Bunny. I appreciate that dancing lemon. Appreciate you, Queen Honey Bunny. Hope you're doing just spectacular. Tim J, why am I not receiving notifications in my email when you're going to be on? I don't know. Like, let's yell at YouTube together. Anyway, how you doing, Nick? Hope life is good. I'm still on the Freemax Mesh Pro tank, looking for something new. Oh, that looks cool. Cyclone PSY clone is very cool if you're into Boro. Freemax Mesh Pro tank. You know, here's the thing, Tim J. I am drawn to Freemax coils myself. One of the few sub tanks I still have going is this guy because I like the Freemax coil heads. They're just good. They're just reliable. They're just good. I don't know if I have any recommendations for you for something new, but maybe someone else in the chat does. Maybe someone else in the chat does. Thank you, Tim J. I appreciate you, man. I'm glad. I'm glad. I get happy every time I see Tim J around. Tim J and I years ago had a little bit of a disagreement, and we got through it, and we worked through it, and now we're cool. And Tim J, like when I see Tim J, I'm like, yes, Tim J, appreciate you. Dave Lloyd, have some shed time on me. Oh my gosh, thank you very much. Very appreciate that. You know, I'm trying to cut back a little bit on the shed time, but if with encouragement like this, I have no choice. I've been instructed to spend this money on shed time. I have no choice. Mums, I know who that is. Mums, you already started the live stream even though I wasn't home yet. Apologize. I'm sorry. I am sorry. Mums, just forgive me, man. Just come on. I'm sorry. I didn't know to start it later. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me when you were going to be home in Germany. Appreciate you, bud. Hope you're doing really great. Robert Jones says, hey, Grimm, stopping by to say what's up. Hope all is well. I'm a cemetery worker. Got to get back to the cemetery in the morning. Miss Yig, yo, my dudes. Cemetery worker. Hell yes. Do you like your job, Robert Jones? Because when you tell people you're a cemetery worker, that's like instant, you just became cooler. You just went up like 2 notches in my book. I miss Yig too. Robert Jones, if you ask me very, very, very nicely, I mean very nicely, I might be willing to part with a bottle of Yig. I have about 20 bottles left of 3-4 year steeped Yig. This is peak Yig. Peak Yig. New Wave Dave. Finally got one from New Wave Dave. My cat is in front of me with a red bill and a blue pill. Don't. If there's one thing I've learned, New Wave Dave, from you and your cat, it's don't take either of those pills. Neither of those pills are safe. I don't know what your cat told you, but I get the vibe that neither of those pills are safe. And then that's it. New Wave Dave was gone forever. He's never heard from again. He's going to come back at the end of the stream and be like, I just woke up. What the hell's going on? I have a mouthful of fur. Yeah, you took the pill. You took one of the pills. No, that's good times. Okay. It's time. I wish I had a bumper for this. I don't. Mitch?
F the FDA.
I'm going to tell the most embarrassing story that I may have ever told on this stream, ever in the history of this stream, ever in the history of America. I have some really great patrons. I have some, really great patrons. Wonderful people who are just generous and kind, and and they're just good. They're just good people. And my MVP of the Patreon right now, and I don't have an official award to give you or anything, but my MVP of the Patreon right now is Sewer Rug. Just Sewer Rug. Sewer Rug is the MVP of the Patreon, and I'm going to tell you why. Because he's a hell of a nice guy, he's just a hell of a nice guy. He's just a guy that you just want to hang out with. You just want to goof off with him. You know, you just want to, he's the type of guy that if he calls you and he's like, hey, I'm just going to go drive around. You'd be like, oh, can I come? Can I come with you? You just want to hang out with him. He's just a good dude. There was one, the first part isn't that embarrassing. I am a little bit absent-minded, as long-term subscribers can attest to. And when I'm around my house, I'm constantly losing my glasses, as any glasses wearer can probably also attest to. I'll take off my glasses, I'll set them down, I'll do something, I'll walk away, and I'm like, oh, fuck, where are my glasses? It happens so frequently in my own house that I just give up looking for glasses. I have so many pairs of glasses at my house that I'll run upstairs and find a pair so that I can see, so that I can look for my other glasses. Like, it's never that big of a deal. I'm always leaving my glasses somewhere. Daily, Casey gets asked the question at least 15 times. Hey, honey, have you seen my glasses anywhere? Hey, Pickle, do you see my glasses out there? Hey, Pickle, do you see my glasses anywhere? Hey, Pickle, are my glasses upstairs? So I just leave them everywhere. So we're at Knott's Berry Farm, the bunch of us, and we're getting tickets, and the first thing I do is pop off my glasses, set them down on a countertop. I'm going through my wallet. I'm doing my things. I walk away. We're like ready to go into the park. And I'm like, oh, God, I don't have my glasses. Where are my glasses? Sewer Rug spots them across the courtyard area, right where I left them, right on the ticket booth. So he leaves security. This is the kind of guy Sewer Rug is. He leaves security, runs around the side, goes all the way back over to the ticket booth and gets my glasses, and literally comes back through security just to deliver my glasses. And I thought, Sewer Rug, you're the real MVP. You're the real MVP. You know? And every every moment after that, Rhett's beard, I'll give a little bit. Rhett's beard's like the MVP and a half. Rhett's beard would always do like a belongings check, you know? Everywhere we went, every time we stopped, everywhere we went, Rhett's beard would go, does everybody have everything? You know, kind of, I could feel him looking at me going, Nick, do you have everything? We all have everything. You're the forgetful one that leaves your glasses everywhere. Throughout the whole rest of the Knott's Berry Farm, Rhett's beard was like, do we have everything? Do we have everything? Do you guys have everything? Nick, do you have everything? Make sure we have everything. I really just appreciated that, you know? At first I was like, yeah, Rhett, I have everything. But then the checks, it's like, you know what? You're just looking out for me. There's no reason for me to be upset. I've shown you that I'm forgetful. You're just making sure I haven't forgotten anything. I should be thanking you, Rhett's beard. So Rhett's beard, like a half MVP. Sewer Rug's the real MVP because the story gets worse. The story gets worse. We spent the day at Knott's Berry Farm. You know what they have at Knott's Berry Farm? It's basically boysenberry everything. Boysenberry everything. We were drinking boysenberry punch, and so we went to we went and got some funnel cakes with just boysenberry syrup all over them, and I just mouthed these funnel cakes with boysenberry syrup all over them, and then we're drinking boysenberry punch, and then we're like, let's go eat dinner right now after we just fucking slam down these funnel cakes. So like, cool. So we go eat fried chicken, and I'm cramming fried chicken in my face with more boysenberry things and toppings, and we get boysenberry pie to go. I get home, we spend the whole day at Knott's Berry Farm. I get home, it's late at night. I'm just mowing boysenberry pie like crazy, just eating it because of shed time. Look, I'm not going to lie. A lot of it was because of shed time. And I'm just mowing blueberry, like boysenberry everything. Boysenberry everything. I get up in the middle of the night in the Airbnb. We have one communal bathroom in the Airbnb. There's like a kitchen bathroom that's like a toilet, but it's real far away. The nearest bathroom to everybody is like the central bathroom, and it's one bathroom, and we're all using it. I get up in the middle of the night for a, bio break. I was stirred awake by my bladder. So I thought, oh, that's it. I definitely have to go pee. So I got up, middle of the night, it's dark. You know, I'm like half asleep. It's like that thing where you're standing at the toilet, like with your eyes half closed, just trying to stay in that like twilight zone between sleeping and awake so that you can just pee real quick and then go back to bed and fall back to sleep, you know, without it being like a big deal and waking up and all this stuff. So I'm in there peeing and instantly my stomach feels bad. Like something shifted and my stomach feels awful. Awful. I'm looking down at this toilet in the moonlight coming in through the window, and I'm done peeing, and I just bent over at the waist like 1 inch and just right into the toilet. First one, right into the toilet. Blue. It's blue. This is boysenberry flavored vom coming out of me, all into the toilet. I'm still standing there. I'm throwing up, standing up. Does anybody do that? Does anybody throw up standing up? I'm throwing up standing up, okay? Everybody's asleep. It's just me alone on my own adventure. It's dark, and I don't want to turn on the lights because then your eyes get acclimated and you're like, your brain will wake up a little bit. And I'm like, no, I want to go back to work, so I'm trying to stay tired. I feel in my gut what feels like, remember earlier when we said we were trusting people? I shouldn't trust myself or my own guts. I feel coming up, it feels like a burp. It feels like when it gets to my mouth, I'm just going to go, burp. Because in the past, there's been times where I thought I was going to throw up, but it just turned out to be a big burp. There was one time in Vegas, specifically. It was with my brother, and I'm like, ugh, and I go into the bathroom, and I'm drunk, and I'm, driving the porcelain school bus. I'm like, oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, God, here it comes. And then I just burped, and I was like, oh, wow, God, I feel so much better. I should not have trusted that this was going to be a burp because I'm standing in front of the toilet with my head up like this, waiting for a burp to get to my gullet, waiting for the burp to fizzle up and just go. It was not a burp. It was not a burp. It was boysenberry flavored vom. And I threw up with my face vertically. I could feel it coming out. And as soon as I realized that this was blueberry flavored vom and not a burp, I instantly started trying to, it happened so quickly. But I slammed my head down so that I could get the barf into the toilet. But that's not what happened. Nope. It's just not what happened. I basically vomited a stripe in the bathroom from about the top of the toilet, down the back, all over the bowl, all over the floor, all over the wall. There was splatter. Barf. Boysenberry flavored barf literally everywhere. All over the toilet, all over the seat, all over the back, all over the wall. And it's dark. And now my stomach doesn't feel good. And I'm tired. So I'm like, with my eyes half closed, still not wanting to turn on the lights, I just start getting toilet paper. And I can't see exactly where all of the barf is, so I'm just wiping things in the dark. I'm like, this should get most of it. I'm kind of wiping things. I'm like, oh, there's some on the wall. Get that. And when I felt satisfied, I thought, this is good enough. Good enough. cleaned up as much as I could, just went back to bed, knowing that I definitely left boysenberry flavored vom all over that bathroom, and I had not cleaned it up properly. But I thought, I'm just going to go back to sleep. I'll wake up, fucking clean it up in the morning. Just going to clean it up in the morning. So I wake up later that morning. This is the day that we're all leaving. You know, this is the day we're all going home. I wake up in the morning. People are up. Matt's up. Frames is up. I go in the bathroom. Clean. The bathroom had been cleaned. Sewer Rug went in the bathroom in the morning, saw vomit everywhere, and just thought, I'll just clean this up. Sewer Rug is the MVP because he went into a bathroom with vomit in it, not knowing whose vomit it was, just that it was boysenberry vomit, and just took it upon himself to clean it. He cleaned it. And then he acted like, oh, no big deal. I clean up barf all the time. You know, I have kids. I clean up stuff. No big deal. And I'm just thinking, who are you? Who are you? You cleaned up my barf without asking. You just did it. And you just got in there and cleaned up boysenberry barf all over the bathroom. He cleaned it unflinchingly, without asking, just cleaned it and said, no big deal. No big deal. Look, we all barf, cleaned up your barf. No big deal. That is the MVP of MVPs right there. Sewer Rug, yeah. Sewer Rug won the MVP of the MVP by cleaning up my barf. There was some confusion early in the morning because Rhett had posted something on the Discord that made some people believe that it was he who had thrown up in our bathroom. But it was not. It was GrimmGreen. I threw up a stripe of barf. I haphazardly cleaned it up with toilet paper and just went back to bed. Just went back to bed, and Sewer Rug cleaned it. And I couldn't believe it. I thought, damn it. Okay. How did you go up a notch in my book just now? Yeah, exactly. Frames. It could have been any of us. We boysenberried everything. We boysenberried our lives. So thank you, Sewer Rug. Thank you, Sewer Rug, for not even making a big deal out of it. Like, I didn't feel like really embarrassed or anything. Because Sewer Rug was like, yeah, we all poop. We all do that. We all throw up. It's fine. It's just a little bit barf. I'll just clean it up. It's no big deal. I just cleaned it up. I saw it. I cleaned it up. I saw it. I said, I'm going to clean that up. And he just cleaned it up. Yeah. Sewer Rug is now my bath brother. We're bath brothers now, Sewer Rug. Is that a Boston thing? You bath brothers? Vom Stripe. Yep. It's red beer. Okay. You lost me at the red beer, but there you go. So I love my patrons. I love my Patreon, and I didn't think when I started my Patreon, as I'm starting it and people are signing up, I never thought, oh, one of you guys is going to be cleaning my barf someday. But here we are in 2022, and Sewer Rug, after a long day of boysenberry and roller coasters and plenty of cannabis, voluntarily cleaned up my vom. You're welcome, GrimmGreen. To any of you puking around town, I have cleaning wipes. Just send an address. He's like, I'll just show up. I'll just come over, clean up your barf. So Sewer Rug, seriously, thank you. What a great time. What a great trip. I had so much fun, you guys. I hope you guys had fun. And there'll be a video for us all very soon. Very soon, there'll be a video. Let's start wrapping this up. Holy crap. Are you kidding me right now? It's 7:35? Well, there's only a few things left to do. 2 things, actually. Yeah, you got to sign up for the $50 tier on Patreon if you want to be the barf cleaner, you know? That's a perk. That's a perk, believe it or not. It's a perk. Let's I don't know if there's any more super chats. Let's see, we had Robert Jones, we had New Wave Dave. Did anybody get an update from New Wave Dave? Anybody hear from New Wave Dave? I haven't heard anything back from New Wave Dave yet. Barbara Burgess. Hey, Vape fam, love y'all. Hey, Barbara, love you. In fact, hang on. Can I just share a picture real quick? Can I share an adorable fucking picture? This is my cousin Barbara. Barbara is that's her in the chat there. You know, we kind of you know, for lack of a better term, we grew up together a little bit. We spent a lot of time together. In fact, I went to go visit Tahoe and visit my mom, and we went through some boxes, and I found some old pictures. Barbara, you're not going to believe this. But that's me and you, baby. Look at that. Look at tiny little Nick and cousin Barbara. Just so stoked, just smiling. That's it. That describes mine and Barbara's relationship. She's a big goofball. We had a lot of fun, you know, and that's little tiny, just fresh out of the womb, Nick, and cousin Barbara. And I just saw this picture. It just melted my heart. So I had to copy it. I had to copy it and steal it. Me and Barbara hanging out. Hope you're good, Barbara. Hope you're doing really good. Now then. Let's see. Fishy says, Matt, you are a stand-up dude. No doubt. There is no doubt. There is zero doubt. I knew that Matt was a stand-up dude. I knew Sewer Rug, the most electrifying rug in sports entertainment, was a solid dude from the beginning. But then he has a chance. He like proves it over and over and over again. And that goes so far with me. So far with me. Fishy, appreciate you, bro. Sewer Rug in with the super chat. GrimmGreen, hella rad vlog as always. Glad you're back. Glad I cleaned your puke. Keep on vaping, folks. Catch you all next time. All right. Good night, Sewer Rug. Thanks for cleaning my barf. Go eat some oatmeal. Then Vicky, I need to get to bed. Benji needs a bedtime walk. Be safe. Absolutely, Vicky. We're running long. I don't expect everybody to hang out, but get Benji that walk. I'd like some pictures of Benji actually delivered to my inbox on Discord if you could, please. I'd like to meet your little fur baby. Rhett's beard. Did we put anything down? Yep. iPhone, wallet, all good. The sun is down. Let's go hit Ghost Rider. Oh my God. I'm still thinking about that. In fact, the wallpaper on my lock screen is still Ghost Rider. Still Ghost Rider at night. We rode Ghost Rider at night, and it was the most fun roller coaster, like wooden roller coaster experience I've ever had. I was terrified, and it was awesome. And that's what Rhett said. Did we put anything down? Phone, wallet, we're all good? All right, let's go hit Ghost Rider. Oh, let's go hit Ghost Rider at night. I would drive to Knott's Berry Farm right now if I thought I could get there before they close and ride Ghost Rider at night. Like, it is so GD fun. I can't even. Let's keep going. We got 20 more minutes at least, which means where's Duchess? Where's Duchess? Shirts off in the pit. Shirts off in the pit. Time for a very random liquid tasting. I'm just going to put these in the poll here. Ooh, The first one might be a trigger for me because of the barf story. And then lastly, we're doing some commercial e-liquid tonight. Commercial, mainstream liquids for lack of a better term. Mainstream. Next week for the very random liquid tasting, it's going to be all patron liquids. All patron DIY liquid tasting. But tonight, here's what we're voting for. Clapback. I've been on a clapback kick. So one on the chopping block is Clapback's Tropical Chill. Oh, Tropical Chill. Rest in peace, a moratorium. You were gone too soon, but this is the banana custard, Amatorium's banana custard. And then finally, we got a Frank and Atticus banger. Frank and Atticus, they just kill it with liquids. This is the berry cheese Danish or the berry jam Danish. Hopefully boysenberry. Hopefully boysenberry jam Danish. Banana custard or the tropical chill. Please vote now. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Like it's so simple. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Funky. Can't say that. I will say I have a Grimm Army O-frame Hexome with the legal RDA, freshly re-wicked, all ready to go for this very random liquid tasting. And in case anyone else is curious, this is the proper way to hold a Hexome. You hold it in your hand, and then you hit the button with your finger. For the last time. Okay, I'm just kidding. Vote. Let's vote. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. You can't say no, damn it. I know I can't. I just want to. It just makes me think of Lee, not the real Gerard Butler. And don't forget that Pam, if she wants to, has the ability to override any vote, any rule, She's like the SCOTUS of the SCOTUS of GrimmGreen Industries. Oh, that's what the people wanted? Sorry, we're changing that. The improper way to hold a Hexome, Lost World of JJ, would be to put it in your hand like this and then use your thumb to hit the button. That just seems so wrong to me. That just seems so wrong to me. How's Banana doing? How's the Banana Custard doing? Oh, Banana Custard's in the lead. Amatorium's Banana Custard, which means I'm going to need to Nick shot this. For sure. Just one in a 60 mil, right? I don't know anything about e-liquids, apparently. That's what I've learned recently. If anybody follows the GrimmGreen Facebook page, it's actually facebook.com/scarehorse because I don't know why it just became that. Follow me over there. I was asking some pretty dumb e-liquid questions the other day because I legitimately did not know. Like I could not think. I asked. I said. If I take a bottle of 6 milligram and mix it with another bottle of 6 milligram, I just have more 6 milligram, right? Everyone's like, yes. And I was like, I promise I'm not trolling. Like, I legitimately could not remember. And then I started asking other dumb e-liquid questions. It was good times. I like that Facebook page. I feel like the banana's gonna win, 100%. 100%. In fact, let's see, one more vote, 120 votes. I'm gonna end the poll. Just one more vote. Megs, vote. Really looks like Banana's going to win. Well, I'm calling it right now. Banana's going to win. 41% said Banana. Amatorium's Banana. Is the music too loud? I'm sorry. So clap back and Frank and Atticus. Back you go to wait for a woman of less discriminating tastes. Smells good. Amatorium. Smells good. Let's get a nicotine shot in here. We're using Nick. I believe this is actually salt nicotine. I'm not 100% sure. Nicotine tools. Catch you on the hangs, Phil. Cheese your jelly, bro. Cheese it. Cheese it right now. No, don't cheese it right now. Cheese it later. After the night milk. All right, Amatorium. I've been really hyper looking forward to trying the other Amatorium liquids. That Raspberry Ripple just kind of blew me away in every way imaginable. It's so good. And then I heard, unfortunately, that they're closing, and that really bums me out. So now I need to find a new Raspberry Ripple. Fine. What happened to you, Megs? You used to be cool. Danish. Oh, the Danish refuses to concede the election? Oh shit. All right. Well, now we got a whole thing. Now we got a whole thing going on. Yeah, you're right. It hasn't left. It's just sitting here. It's getting closer and closer to me. Might be waiting for January 6th to really do anything. All right, banana custard. I feel like that's shook it up enough. I'm gonna knuckle this real quick. Boop. Damn. Okay. Okay, banana. Okay, fine. This is going in the legal, like I said, legal RDA, Vape Zoo Indonesia. One of the best RDAs kind of ever. I just really like the crap out of this thing. Yes. Yes. Oh my God, I'm hitting it with my thumb. You got to tell me when that happens. Can't be a thumb guy. Can't be a thumber. Just kidding. It smells like there's something spicy. Not like pepper spicy, but like spicy. Like some sort of clove nutmeg situation going on in here. It's very, very creamy banana up front on the, at least on the lick, on the knuckle. Here we go. Cheers. First toot. Okay. I'm just going to sit with this for a second. I promise I'll be right back. Talk or dance amongst yourselves. All right. I think I'm ready. I think I'm ready to discuss this. Here we go. It's very banana. Yeah, it's old soft throat Grimm reporting in. Rob called it first. Old soft throat Green reporting in. It's a little throaty. It's a little throaty, but not in a negative way. It's just it feels substantial. It feels a little bit throaty. It's very banana. It's a very creamy banana. There's no bakery type of component to this. There's no banana bread, banana crust, banana nothing, banana cake, nothing. It's cream. It's cream and banana and cream and banana, and it's cream and banana and custard and banana and custard and cream and banana. It all tastes like one big, again, I visualize in my head. Yeah, it honestly tastes like a banana cream pie without the crust and without the whipped cream. Just banana cream. Like, that's all I'm picturing is a piece of banana cream pie, just like a wedge of banana goo with no crust, no whipped cream, just a slab of banana cream goo. And it's getting warmer by the minute, so it's melting a little bit, you know, because it's not going to stay stable. It's got to be refrigerated. It's like Jell-O. It's just going to melt. So it feels like a melty, creamy pie banana. Little throaty, but if you're a banana fan, I'm a huge banana fan. Huge. My favorite old amber juice was Glacier Banana. That was my recipe, by the way. Not trying to brag or anything. Just the best seller in the line. No big deal. I loved Glacier Banana. I like all things banana. Banana Cream Beauty was one of the first things I wanted to do for baked. I love banana. I love banana root beer. I love banana. This banana. Yeah. Just a big, fucking thick slab of banana cream. Banana cream. No crust. Just crazy banana cream. Banana fan. Do 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 do. Banana fan. Banana fan. Do 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 do. Nah 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 nah. Okay. Really good. Very banana, very creamy. I can't think of anything else to say other than it's banana, it's creamy, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. Doesn't feel loaded up with artificial sweeteners or anything like that. Damn. All right, Amatorium. That banana custard is damn hell ass good. I'm sad to see Amatorium go. If you have the means to get any of their liquid, get it. Pick one and get it. I recommend the Raspberry Ripple or the banana. Banana pudding with cream. Creamy banana pudding. The creamiest banana pudding you can think of. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Maybe I'll knock it down to a 9 out of 10 because of the throatiness. But as I think who said that in the chat? Someone said that in the chat. It could be from the nicotine. Steve. Yeah, Steve. It could be the Salt Nick making it throaty. It very well could be. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. All right, here's the thing. We got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. It's going to be 9 o'clock. Oh, it's going to be 8 o'clock. Okay. Whew. I thought it was 8:45. Okay, we're doing a lot better than I thought. Let's wrap this up. Let me check my notes. We did that. Tahir Taherk, fuck him. Matt Hoffman, Delnevo. We did this. 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 We did liquid. This is all that's left. Perfect. Dude, we're right on track. Join Kasa. We sang happy birthday. Oh, we didn't do Assignment America. But there's one thing I wanted to share. America. This is like assignment. This is Assignment Planet Globe. Because in the Discord, in the patron Discord, Cloud Cartel UK, Sloan posted this the other day. I think this was yesterday. Yo, good morning, cool kids. Hope you all have an epic day. I left my batteries at home, so I'm going to go 12 hours with no vape. Don't want to have to buy a disposable, so I'm going to see how I do. Wish me luck. Sloan. Mr. Cloud Cartel UK. How did it go? There was no follow-up to this. But I need to know. I love this idea. You're like, nope, 12 hours, no disposables. Not going to get a disposable. I just think that's cool. And I wanted to call out Ad Sloan. And I really just want to follow up from that. So the last act of the vlog tonight, I'm going to talk about my new tattoo. And we're going to add 2 songs. Yes. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to the end of the vlog. We're going to hang out. I'm going to talk about some tunes. I'm going to talk about my tattoo. I went on vacation. I do it every summer. It's called the Summer of Nick. And it's just a time for me to get away and not be on YouTube and think about YouTube. You know, I try to make the Summer of Nick something that is useful. Like I utilize it to think and work through problems and think about, you know, like the Monday build stream. That was on my mind during the Summer of Nick. What can I do? What can I get the Monday build stream back up? You know, my videos were on my mind, my editing, my whole YouTube, everything. I think about it. I analyze it. I break it down. I try to think, how can I do this better? How can I have more fun? And I always come back from the Summer of Nick feeling top-notch, very refreshed, very ready to get back at it, very like, you know, with a renewed sense of energy, a renewed passion, if you will. So the Summer of Nick is really important for me. Then I went and visited home, and I went and visited my mom in Tahoe, and I'll have lots of pictures and whatever from that. But I also got to go to Reno, Nevada, my old stomping grounds of Reno, Nevada. I got to hang out with Mark Moots. I've talked about Mark Moots on this stream, Into the Ground. He's one of my heroes. He's just a really good friend. He introduced me to so much great music. He's my tattoo guy who did this whole sleeve. He did the Transformers down here. He did Guar on my leg, and he put a new tattoo on me. Here, let's see if we can do this way. I wonder if we can do it this way. I wonder if you can see my tattoo this way. You're going to have to look at my crotch for a second. That's his band, Way to the Tide. So I went to Reno, and I got tattooed. And the idea for the tattoo was just the most random thing. We were talking back and forth. He's like, you should get tattooed while you're here. I said, yeah, I should. I should get tattooed while I'm there. I went to go see Way to the Tide as well, but we'll talk about that in a second. I went to go get tattooed, and Mark's like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We don't know. We're going back and forth. I had some dumb ideas, and he says, how about a black and gray portrait of Neil Fallon, the singer of Clutch? And I went, yeah, fuck yeah, that sounds rad. And so we scoured, like, looking for all these great pictures of Neil. We found the greatest picture, and he put it on me, and I'll show it to you. It's on my thigh. So you're going to have to look at my crotch for a second, and I apologize. But this, you see my undies? That's Neil Fallon. That's the singer of Clutch. This is the singer of, you know, possibly my favorite band of all time. Right on my thigh. I look at him every time I poo, you know. I talk to him in the shower. He healed up amazingly. I've never healed this well ever. And this is a lot of black. So much black and gray, but it just turned out sick. It was only, I don't know, 4.5 hours, I guess, but it's big. It's big, and he's got to be big because Neil Fallon is Neil Fallon, and I love Clutch, and so that's where we ended up. We got Neil Fallon tattooed on me, just a big Neil Fallon head. Why not? Of course. So, because of Neil's visage being forever, literally until the day I die, I will have Neil Fallon on my thigh looking at me. I wanted to add 2 Clutch songs to the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. Megs, why don't you finish your unfinished tattoos? Why don't you mind your own business? I'm just kidding. I have this up here is basically unfinished. Like Jafar is unfinished. This is just naked. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get that tattooed. I don't really have any unfinished tattoos. Like these are just old and need to be redone. This is only the unfinished part up here, is like this naked area. And on the back, there's like a naked area. That's as far as the unfinished tattoos I have, Megs. Okay? Okay. I'm just giving you guff, Megs. I hope you know that. So the playlist is going to get a little clutch heavy, and that's okay. I noticed that we have a lot of clutch songs on the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. And look, if it's a playlist of music so you can get to know me better, it's going to be loaded up with clutch. It's just going to be. Now, I've told the clutch story on this stream at least 100 times, right? I first heard clutch forever ago. Transnational Speedway League, their first album came out. They had a song Shogun named Marcus that I liked. I was like, oh, I'm kind of into this. I didn't really dig on the rest of the album though, but I did like this Shogun named Marcus song. And the reason that I had heard this song is because of the Metalhead Video Magazine videotape that I bought because Guar was on it. I bought this tape because Guar was on it, and then Clutch was on it too. It's like, oh, like my love of Guar made me buy this tape, but then my love of Guar exposed me to Clutch for the very first time. And so I like this song Shogun named Marcus, and I never really followed Clutch's career. I never listened to him. You know, years went by, just no Clutch. Didn't listen, didn't care. They weren't even on my radar. Like, they might as well have not even been a band at that point. And then Mark Moots comes rolling into my life on the back of a swamp donkey and reintroduces me to the greatness of Neil Fallon and the band Clutch. And I just couldn't not love Clutch. I just dove in head first and was just like, give me it all. Give me all the Clutch. Just jam it in my face, jam it in my ears, everywhere. I wanted it. I felt like I couldn't get enough Clutch. And I became a Clutch fan right after they had just released an album. So I became a Clutch fan when they released the Robot Hive Exodus album. And so that was like the latest release. And I listened to that for like 2 years before they released this. And I don't know what it is, but I like becoming a fan of a band and then getting to know all their old catalog and then like anticipating their new release. You know, I was like, I heard, oh, there's going to be a new Clutch album. There's going to be a new Clutch album. I'm into Clutch now. I'm excited about this new Clutch album. I don't know if this is my favorite Clutch album, but it's very high up there. I'm very sentimental about this particular Clutch album. This is called From Beale Street to Oblivion. Clutch. From Beale Street to Oblivion. What a great record. What a great ass record. And the reason that this record is sentimental to me is it was that first new record that came out when I first got into the band, and you just buy it unquestioningly because you're like, I love this band. Of course I'm going to buy their new record. I bought it, just listened to it. Just back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I'm like, more Clutch. And I just listened to it and I loved it. I loved this album. Everything is a banger. I'm like, Clutch can do no wrong. Clutch came to Reno touring this album with another band called Five Horse Johnson, whom I loved. And I got to see Clutch and Five Horse Johnson, and it was me and Mark and Davey and Captain Tim was there. And I got to go see Clutch with my good buddy Mark, who reintroduced me into the band, and we got to go see Clutch, and it was just this really great experience, and they were traveling, like they were touring this album, so they played a bunch from this, and I was overjoyed. You know, there's so many times where you go see a band, and like, they say something like, oh, you want to hear some new stuff? And everyone goes, I want to hear the stuff I know, you know? I want to sing along, but I guess I'll listen to some new stuff, you know? When Clutch is like, well, we're going to play some new stuff, my head just went, yeah, yes, play the whole Beale Street album, play the whole Beale Street album. I bought a Clutch t-shirt at this show that's long gone. Clutch holds a very special place in my heart. I associate Clutch with Mark Moots and the idea that now it's kind of come full circle, and Mark tattooed Neil Fallon from Clutch on me. after he introduced me to the band and like brought me into this world of music, and then we went and saw Clutch together and had like this cool friendship experience, and like, I don't know. There's so much around in my life revolves around this damn band, Clutch. This is a great album. Spectacular. Top to bottom, just bangers. Actually, no, that's not true. Clutch always has some clunkers. Every Clutch album has some clunkers. In fact, there's just some Clutch albums that I just don't even like Strange Cousins from the West. I'm like, don't really care about that. Slow Hold of China. I'm like, I don't care about that. Yeah, they have some like, pitchforks and Lost Needles or something like that. It's like B-sides. I don't really like that. But for the most part, most everything that Clutch releases, I really like. So the 2 songs from this Clutch album, the singer of which is now tattooed on my leg. We're going to add the first song on the album, You Can't Stop Progress. No, you can't. You can't stop progress. It's a banger. God, it's just such a good song. The second song is really hard to choose because I think everybody wants to choose Electric Worry because that was the big hit off of this album. If I played you Electric Worry right now, yeah, see? Got to be Electric Worry. I want to put Electric Worry, but I think I like another song better, and I'm going to put When Vegans Attack. Yes, that's what I'm going to put. Can't Stop Progress. Track number 1, You Can't Stop Progress, and then track number, 9, When Vegans Attack. When Vegans Attack is a great song. The chorus is just American Spirit Lights. What a great chorus. American Spirit Lights. Slide guitar. Boing. I don't know what it is with Clutch that hits with me so hard. It's like, it's that southern bluesy rock that I just love. And Neil's voice is just so strong and commanding, and his phrasing just makes the music much more interesting. You listen to Neil sing lyrics and you're like, I wouldn't have done it that way. Like, I wouldn't have used that phrasing. He separates words and inflects on different words, and he's just got a very unique way that his vocals come out. And I think that's what adds to the appeal of Clutch to me is Neil's vocals. So, Can't Stop Progress, When Vegans Attack will be added to. I should just do it right now so I don't forget. I always end up putting them up like Friday. I'm like, oh God, I waited so long. Let's go. Let's get to this album. And Clutch just released a new album. I know. People have been tagging me on social media everywhere. Clutch released a new album. I'm going to get there. I haven't given it a listen. I've only listened to one track off of it, but I want to give it its due diligence. I want to give it its proper listen. There you go. You Can't Stop Progress. And When Vegans Attack. What a great song. If it's not Vegans Attack, then it's going to be Electric Worry, but it's going to be Vegans Attack. When Vegans Attack. So yeah, there we go. It's Clutch. It's From Beale Street to Oblivion, and I got a freaking Neil Fallon's face on my thigh, which I thought would be weird. I was like, well, this might be weird. It's not. I don't know. I like it. I like looking down at Neil Fallon. He's like my mentor that I talk to, in my crazy brain. I'm like, Neil, what would you do? What would Neil do? I look at my thigh and I say, what would Neil do? Anyway, we're going to add those to the Getting to Know GrimmGreen Spotify playlist. That playlist will be linked down below. And if there's not any more super chats, nope, that's the last one. Rhett's Beard, let's go hit Ghostwriter. Bro, let's go hit Ghostwriter. We have to hit Ghostwriter again. I don't know. This year. Before the end of this year. Yes. T-minus whenever it feels right. Galaxy 500. Jesus on the dashboard. I haven't got that record on vinyl yet. As soon as I get that album, Tim, it's definitely going on the playlist. Galaxy 500. Love Clutch. I just love them. That's it, you guys. Let me take a real quick look around the room. Skip around the room. I got some stuff to clean up. I got a whole mess of pods, so expect, a whole mess of pod videos. I do also have the Cyclone, which is kind of like, this is my highlight of the stream, this little setup that we put together. I got a green Mob 2 to build with GrimmGreen logos all over it. You guys at Monarchy Poland, you really know how to stroke a dude's ego, and I really appreciate that. Oh, Dave Lloyd, you got suspended from Twitter. Nice job. I'm sorry to hear that, Dave Lloyd. Time for another Twitter. Time for Dave Lloyd 2. Dave Lloyd 3.0. And yeah, you know what? I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave us with some words from Addy Tooney. The vaping community is loving and helpful. Please reach out if you're struggling, and reach out to those you may think need a friendly voice. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. Without that, without love, you got nothing. Nothing. Anyway, hey guys, I love you. Thank you for coming out to the vlog. I'll see you back here next week. We're doing a TBN next week. It's just me flying solo. Danielle Jones is moving cross country, so it's just going to be GrimmGreen holding down the TBN this week. I'm trying to track down a guest, but if not, we'll have a good time, just me and you guys. Then we got Thursdays. Then we got videos. Then we got, we're back. We're back on track. Everything's happening. Everything's happening. So, hey, you guys, I love you. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. Keep fighting the good fight. In fact, should I end with this? I was thinking about ending with this. I'm going to leave you with this. I've been contemplating ending the stream with this for a while, but I'm not going to do it till right now. Here's what I'm going to leave you with. Think about this literally for the rest of the night. There are... I can't even say it with a straight face. There are billboards in Florida reminding fathers not to drunkenly rape their daughters. These billboards exist in the United States of America. She's your daughter, not a date. USA, USA, USA. Peace out, guys. I'll talk to you later. Be excellent to each other. Don't be like the Florida man.